Why do you FBA niggas hate me so much? Why are you so divisive? I thought you were my brother, man. Why do you call me a tether? Because I fled from the motherland. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas.
Is it the shoes?
I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. Tears fall from my eyes like a gentle touch. Why do you FBA niggas hate me so much?
This too is false.
Why do you call me a scammer and you point out my scandals? You niggas make fun of my flip-flops like you make fun of my sandals. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. You said I fled my homeland on a boat or an airline.
When I start selling pussy,
Postmates, and you make fun of my hairline. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas. I cry, I whine, I cry to you niggas.
Stand your big ass up. I think the boom. Do not haze me. Do not The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Mic check. Do not tase me, bro. Don't tase me. That sounds painful. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure you guys can in fact hear me. Let me see the salute emoji in the chat to make sure that you guys can in fact hear your boy. Theodore Cooper standing by.
You ain't got no job, man.
Let's see. This is Alexander X. He go.
Yes, Grill Sergeant!
Thomas Dawson, I see you. Lady Class, I see you. Big Odie, I see you. Marlon Moore, I see you. Carmigale.
What it do, baby?
What's I'm looking at? MRL in the building. Big Natty, I see you. Swarthy Wizard, I see you. DeMarco 23, my dog.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Black to Black, I see you. MK 1980, I see you. Loke says we in here.
Goddamn right.
Real Talk Singles Fathers, I see you. Uncle Diggity's on the phone, I see you. Starla Chambers.
What it do, baby?
Earl Hughes, I see you. Project Leroy as always. Vanessa Paramore.
What it do, baby?
The lovely, lovely squatters. Prince Bud in the building. Let's see. The homie Cujo, Lee Turner. Who else? Random 189. I see you, Random. Still tripping. I see you, Alua.
What it do, baby?
Alua says, how was your weekend, Coop? It was uneventful. The best kind. Let's see. Do better, Squadron. Fall in.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Let's see what we got going on. Oh shit, not this kid. Where's this dude at? I don't even know if Lazy Bone's still alive. I haven't seen him all weekend. Let's see. Let me find my right camera that we can get it going. Oh man. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you didn't have to work too hard. I don't believe in working on the on the weekend. Ain't that some type of religious? It's the Sabbath or something like that? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just filibustering so I can find my camera. Where we at? And there we go. It only matter of time. Only took me a matter of time. Wanto is me, says Coop. Salute from the Maryland State Police Academy. I'm in class right now. Salute to you, bro.
Bang! It's good!
Salute to you, bro. Don't be beating nobody up, okay? Graduated from police academy, now Wanto acting like the goddamn Terminator. Salute to you, bro. I'm just messing with you, man. Salute to you, man. We need some good policemen out here, especially out you gotta have somebody to deal with all these crazy people on these dash cams. Let me see. What do I need from y'all? I need to see locations in the chat. Your boy Theo broadcasting live from Detroit. It is 56 degrees. Supposed to be sunny today and curly 9:09 Eastern Time AM. I need to see the phone. Theo Orlando's such an asshole. It's funny. Let me see locations in the chat, people. I need to see locations in the chat. Where you're watching me from. Theo Orlando, where you watching me from? I need to see locations in the chat. Let's go. No, not that one. Damn. I'm so terrible at this. APP lazy boy. He be back around here somewhere. He be back around here sometime. He ain't got no job. He ain't got nowhere to go, Lady Turner. Ain't nobody gonna take his ass in. Oh, hell no. That's not fair.
Access denied.
We got Tulsa, Oklahoma in the building. I see you, Erroneous E. Let's see. We in Goochville, Charlotte. I see you, G Honda. South Carolina, says Lee Turner. Tallahassee, Florida, says Mike. AK Chandler says one of my favorite drops.
Cleveland! This is for you!
Let's see. LA currently 61 degrees, says TMZ. In Tel Aviv, stop that.
Access denied.
Cortez says Denver, Colorado. Salute to you. Sister New Mueller, he says,
Acknowledge me.
on my way back to Detroit, Coop, leaving Chicago Union Station. Salute to you, bro.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Mo is in Chicago. I see you, bro. DeMarco 23 says West Berlin. So to Baltimore, man.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore, you say you was, I never see you. What part you on? I got some family on the Alameda.
Tim Matthew says Odessa, Texas.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Jonathan Angerville says beautiful day in good old Canada. Vanessa Paramore says Rip City, Maryland.
Rip City, I'm from the Rip City. Rip City, Rip City, I'm from the Rip City.
Portland. Damn, I need to go back to bed, man. Let's see. We got North Georgia in the building. I see you, MK 1980. We got Pearland, Texas. We got Hartford, Connecticut for the homie Jacob. We got Jersey for the homie OB. Let's see. Make sure y'all hit the like button in case y'all forgot like I did. Salute to you, Maurice. Let's see. Salute to King Yo. We got Ben Harbor in the building. I see you, King Yo. We got Long Beach in the building. I see you, Adrian. Salute to all my Cali people out there in Washington, Oregon, everybody who's West Coasting it early in the morning. This is the Real Talk Singles father. He says Dallas, Fort Worth.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
Akil says Baltimore in the building. We got Durham, North Carolina for the homie Dazed and Confused. Alex X always hold us down from Sacramento. Salute to you, Alex. He says, got called into work. Let's get this bread, my nigga. Just salute to you, bro. Oh, I remember those days of getting called in to work. Did not sit too well with your boy Coop, but you got to do what you got to do, man.
Send that bread, my nigga.
Salute to you, Alexander X. Let me grab the super chats and we get right to it. DeMarcus Vaughn says, VA Beach, Virginia. I got you, kind sir.
Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books.
Am I the only one that does this? I'm gonna grab the super chats right now, and then we can get into the foolishness. Am I the only one who does this to anybody who got like kids and shit? I said this before. When it's the summertime, I don't take my son to get haircuts. My son never asks. Every now and then he'll ask. He'll be like, I need a haircut. But my son does not ask to get his haircut in the summer, so therefore I don't get my haircut in the summer. I will go 4 months without seeing a barber, and I'm looking like Wolfman, and it's about to start now. Woo! Woo! Mona D, I see you. Salute to you, Mona D. We will be playing one of your videos later on. Salute to you, Mona D. Am I the only parent that does that? My ex-wife can't stand that shit. My son just graduated high school last week, so I'm like, we ain't doing nothing, bro. We've been looking like Wolfman by the end of the summer, and I'm here for it, so yeah. Am I the only one that does that, or maybe it's just me? I'm a shitty parent. Let me grab the super chats real quick, and then we get right to it. Hit the like button for your boy, Coop.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Teen Wolf says, somebody said Teen Wolf. Yeah, good observation. Who was that, Uncle Diggity? Yeah, bro. I've always done that. She never liked that shit, too. I've always done that. Like, Where he gotta be? He ain't got no job. Who he trying to impress? And I'm already looking rough. It's only been a couple weeks, bro. Woo. It's been a long summer. Salute to you, Lee Turner. Gifted us 1 channel membership. Thank you so much. I guess nobody else does that then. Maybe it's just me. Salute to you, Lee Turner. Thank you so much for the 1 channel membership. Salute to the homie DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5. What you got, bro? Talk black to me. B-Watch is not even a lineup. I guess it's authorized. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my son hit me like, Pop, I want to get my haircut, I'm not going to deny him. I'm not going to.
Access denied.
No, ninja, you can't get a line. You can't get a haircut. Man, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not a top priority. That's all I'm saying, man. Just let it grow out in the summertime. If you know, if everything allows it. Well, I thought I was bad for going every month and a half. Yeah, bro. Off topic, which song is better, All Eyes on Me by Tupac or Gangsta Paradise by Coolio? Man, that's actually a real good one, man. To me, that's a little bit closer than most people would think. What y'all think, man? All Eyes on Me by Tupac or Gangsta Paradise by Coolio? I would say maybe All Eyes. The only reason I say that because of how popular Gangsta Paradise by Coolio is. Like, that still get played to this day. Like, that was I know that has to be Coolio's, rest in peace to Coolio, by the way. I think that has to be Coolio's biggest hit. But even though, you know, Tupac is, you know, on the other level with him passing away so young, so everything he's put out is, you know, a big deal, and I've always been like on the top of it. But I might actually have to say Gangsta Paradise by Coolio, because it still get played to this day, man. I'll put it on the poll, bro. I'll put it on the poll. I think, in my opinion, I think that's a little bit closer than most people would say. Salute to you, DeMarcus. Just my 2 cents. Salute to B. Wyatt. Superhero Landon. What's up to the Do Better Squad? Salute to you, B. Wyatt. Great to have you, man. Glad you can make formation. Salute to the homie Ajaya, re-upping on the channel membership. I see you. I seen bro in Walmart before he passes Uncle Diddy. Fun fact, Uncle Diddy, I'm glad you said that, bro. I've never really met celebrities, bro. I've only met like a handful of celebrities. And I met Coolio like in 1994 or like whenever, like 94, when Gangsta Paradise was big. I met him at the airport. I think I told this story before. I met him at the airport. I was just a kid. I met him at the airport, and then my cousin, it was me, my sister, and 2 of my cousins. And my cousin, she wanted to take a picture with Coolio. 12-year-old Coop could not give a shit less.
Access denied.
So I don't care about Coolio, but she wanted to take a picture with it. I'll never forget. She ran and got a disposable camera from somewhere in the airport and then chased this dude down to get a picture. He was at Burger King in Metro Detroit Airport. He was at the Burger King there, and she went to take a picture with him.
For the tip.
He was like, no, you can take a picture of me, nigga. We still got that picture circulating in our family around with Coolio like this. Because he couldn't take the picture with him. You took a picture of him. And that was him biting into a Burger King, a Whopper. That's what this shit was. Hilarious, bro. Salute to you, Ajay. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, then at the same time, the same exact airport, a few minutes later, we met Lou Rawls.
Thanks for the
But
tip.
I was a kid. I was like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
my mother, and then it was the pastor to our church, and his wife was there. My mother and the pastor's wife would start grouping it out over this old ninja over here in the corner. We just said Coolio 5 minutes ago. Like, who is this ninja? Lou Rawls. I'm like, again, that's when I was a kid. I didn't know who the hell. I know who Lou Rawls is now, but I was like, who the fuck is Lou Rawls? But they was almost grouping it out. I almost looked at my mother a certain way. Salute to Thomas Dodson, Chatterman for 19 months. Zion Travis for Dumbass of the Year. Oh, man. That's a good one. Here's how I put it, Thomas. Travis might be having a bad year. Zion aiming for a bad half decade, bro.
Bang! It's good!
Real Talk says Lou Rawls used to get the draw. Yeah, bro, I remember just saw Coolio. I was like, okay. And a few minutes later, like, you saw Lou Rawls. I was like, who the fuck is Lou Rawls? And my mom and them got to say, Lou Rawls. I was like, hold on.
This bitch.
Man, that seems like Zion's going for the record. He's not having a bad year or 2 or 3. He looking like he aiming towards a decade, bro. Salute to you, Thomas. Thank you so much. Let's see. Salute to Akil with the $10 super chat.
Great cash, homie.
Let's see. Thank you for the super sticker, Akil. Appreciate you so much, man. Let's see. Salute to Marlon Moore. Birthday next Tuesday, the 11th. want to chop it with the squad, but with the thumbnail, it's dangerous being successful. Women like her want the bag. F her. That's a fact, Marlon Moore.
Goddamn right.
There's random lawsuits, and I just don't like the fact that they don't identify themselves. Jane Doe, no Jane Ho, come out with it. Come out with it, Jane Ho. Tell the world who you are. That's why I liked when the whole situation went down with Shannon Sharp, even though it was messed up. He immediately outed her. Like, let the world know who she is. I thought that was pretty great. Salute to you, Marlon Moore. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to Broken Traditions with the $5 super chat. What you got, BT? Oh, man. Off-topic question. Who is the better actor, Beyonce or Bow Wow? Who y'all think, bro? That's a good question, BT. I know Beyonce was in a few, but like this. I've only seen a handful of movies where both of them were, they were in their respective movies. Beyonce was I know she was in one of those Austin Powers movies. I never saw that movie with, what's it called? Cadillac Music? Something like that with Eddie Murphy and Jennifer Hudson. I never saw that movie. And then I know she has some other movie, like some stalker movie. Maybe with Idris Elba? I could be getting that wrong. But I never really saw a Beyonce movie like that or Bow Wow's like that. One movie that I like from Bow Wow that nobody really talks about was The Lottery Ticket. I like that with Cadillac Records. Was that in Big Oldie? That I like that Bow Wow in that movie Lottery Ticket back in the day. But Lee Curtis is both are trash. Yeah, man, that's kind of a hard one. Bow Wow, no question. Beyonce and everything. Bow Wow's best work is Lottery Tickets. Is Mona D. Yeah, that's what I remember really enjoying. I only saw that one time back in the day, but I remember watching that movie thinking like I really enjoyed that. But Dreamgirls, okay, Dreamgirls is the name of the movie. But to be honest, BT, I've never watched either one because those ain't like actors like that. So I've never really partaked in any one of those to be attempts at being a thespian. So that's just me. Cadillac Records, I watch that every week since Mona D. Uncle D says Beyonce can't stop acting like Beyonce. She's like a female Terrence Howard. Lottery Ticket and Roll Bounce. I forgot about Roll Bounce, Land of Law. What you got, Daniel? Obsessed with Idris Elba. Yeah. See, I just never seen those movies, man. So it's kind of hard for me to say on either one of them. Salute to you, BT. That's a good question, man. Y'all hit me with the good questions right on top on Monday. I'm too tired, bro. I don't have my brain started yet. Salute to you, bro, with traditions. I do remember enjoying the movie Lottery Ticket, though. I do remember, and I've never seen it again. I might check that out again, see if it was trash or maybe I was just in a good mood when I watched it. Salute to from downtown 296 with the $5 super chat. I think it was more so the beat of Gangsta Paradise that everyone liked. But lyric for lyric, all eyes on me all the way. Oh, that's fair, bro. That's fair. No, I wouldn't argue with that whatsoever, man. Whatsoever. It's just crazy because you still hear the Tupac song as well, but you still hear Gangsta Paradise all the time. That's a fact, though. I ain't mad at that. Salute to you, bro. Let's see. Salute to Alua with the $5 super chat. What you got, Alua?
What it do, baby?
My birthday month. Great way to start off the month. Let's go. Salute to you.
Thanks for the tip.
My birthday month is next month, but this month, in a couple weeks, we're going to be hitting Juneteenth, actually. 3 years on YouTube. 3 years on YouTube. What you got, DeMarco? Roll Bounce, Lottery Ticket, Fast and the Furious. Because I know Beyonce's been in a few movies. I know Bow Wow's been in quite a few movies, man. Roll Bounce, Lottery Ticket, the Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, he did was good. And Don't Sleep on This Movie, Like Mike was really good. I know that's more like a kid's movie, but yeah, see, I haven't seen any of those. I think I saw the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I think I saw that when I was in Japan, and I remember I fell asleep in the movie theater, so I didn't even see that, bro. I remember going with a Japanese chick and just falling out of sleep. Salute to you, Lua. Happy birthday. Let me know when it comes around.
Thanks for the tip.
Salute to Valerie Dixon says, good morning, Coop. How was your weekend? My weekend was cool. It was cool. I helped my father move one of his tenants. I don't know.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I don't know how I got dragged into that,
Welcome to
but
Death
my old
Row.
man asked me, so I helped him. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I really wanted to stream Saturday, but I just was unable to, unfortunately. But yeah, that's all I did really. Spend time with my my ex-wife, her eldest son. Responsibility, I would suppose. But how was your weekend, Valerie? Let me know. Thank you so much. Salute to G-Rap. Coop, as of yesterday, I'm officially part of the 40 Club. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to my bro Alexander X's birthday was yesterday. Salute to all the happy birthday. Salute to G-Rap for turning 40. Salute to Alexander X for happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday to him. I don't care. Good luck.
Skinny Boy says, Musty Tether or Donald Trump eating the dog, eating the cat. That's a tough one, Skinny Boy. I like the Musty Tether, but the Donald Trump one eating the dogs is hilarious, bro. And it was funny how people in Ohio got so mad at it and shit at first. Like, it was just funny. Theo like fried rice. Theo does like fried rice. Here, Orlando, salute to you, bro. Listen, salute to you, G-Rap. Happy birthday, man. I hit you with one more time. Where's my other thing at? Congratulations! Oh my God. Happy birthday, G-Rap. You in the 40 club, bro. Real Talk Singles father says, what's the rules for not wearing any underwear? There are none. I don't think.
Bang! It's good.
Hashtag free balling, or we say used to call it sit the Indian style. I don't know what's the right. They just make it do what it do, man. Don't have a wardrobe malfunction. We ended up flashing someone you didn't intend to flash. But yeah, bro, I don't see and ain't rules in the game, baby. Free balling, you free balling. Y'all let me know in the chat what's the rules for not wearing any underpants. I just think free balling, man. You showing the world you live by your own rules. Salute to you, Real Talk.
Thanks for the tip.
Got the most random questions. The lady class, what you got, Lope? Respectfully.
What it do, baby?
She says, get the likes up or Coop will nut bump. You're like, that's goddamn right. That's it.
Come on, you motherfucker.
That's a fact. Salute to you, Lady Class. Thank you so much. Channel member for 20 months. That's almost 2 years, good people. Let's see. What you got, Mona D? Mona D says, fun fact, my aunt was so obsessed with Tupac, she got a life-size spray painted cut of him made in 7 days that used for her house parties, and she still has it in her crib. Salute to you, Mona D. And 7 days is some Detroit shit. I haven't heard that name in years. 7 days. I remember my mom used to take me to 7 days. If y'all know, 7 days is like a local hood mall, here in Detroit. And I remember going back in the day with my mama, and I used to hate it, Mona D, because all I remember it used to smell like the acrylic. Like the entire mall smelled like the goddamn nail shop, and my ass is in there 8 years old, about to pass out from the fumes. Mama, we going to this is a look, ghetto mall. We going to this station. I'm just in there half drowsy, half passed out, half conscious because I'm inhaling all those toxic goddamn fumes. I went on a bit of a rant. Salute to you. Thank you so much, Lo. Salute to you, Mona D. The Chad Harvey with the $5 super chat. What you got, bro? I've been obsessed. I've seen Obsessed. Okay, the movie was good, but goddamn Beyonce beat the dog shit out of Snowbuddy. I never watched that because it seemed like that was a movie that's been done a bunch of different times. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some movies it's just the same plot. So I've seen that, you meet some chick. I'm assuming this is the plot. You meet some chick, or dude meets some woman. He's in a relationship that she goes crazy. Wasn't it like a yeah, I just know that movie's been done before. That's my whole point of it. Salute to you, Chad. Thank you so much. I know it was some white girls back in the day. Derek Gaines, what you got, bro? Salute, Coop. We still beefing or what? What are you talking about?
Access denied.
Anybody beefing with you, Ninja? You got one-way beef. And one-way beef to me says ignore Derek. One-way beef. Oh my God, Theo, you ain't lying. Those fumes under the stars. Yeah, Mona D. That's what I remember. We used to live over there about 7 days on the east side. My mom used to take it. Oh, my mom used to take it. She didn't go over there all the time. When we go over there, I nearly faint. Salute to Kim Netter, gifting us 1 channel membership. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to $2 2 channel member for 19 months. Salute Coop in the chat, coming through to show some love. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see. Beyonce talk like she's delayed. I really don't know what she yells at DeMarco. All right, man, let's get to the show. Hit the like button for Coop.
Come on, you motherfucker.
I wanted to put something. Which one did I want to put on the poll? Oh, yeah. Which one is this better song? I want to put this on the poll. We're going to get it started. Salute to Mr. Gino. He sent me this first. We got a quick dash cam, and it's hilarious. Let's see. We're going to get into it. We're going to start it off with a little dash cam. Quick one, then we get to the content. Woman commits, salute to Mr. Gino. A woman commits sex crime in a parking lot. I have no idea where this one is at. Woman commits sex crime in a parking lot. Let go.
This horny hen got caught banging a dildo in 4K.
This bitch is passed out. Passed out with no pants on. American way, I guess. Yeah, Real Talk Singles Fathers.
Thanks for the tip.
You can not wear underwear, but you can't be like this chick. You can't be in the back of your F-150, real talk, curled up like this with no pants on. Let's go.
Hi.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not dressed.
Well,
can I get dressed, sir?
You are also under arrest right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I have the charge, please?
No, that would be indecent exposure.
I'm in my private car, which you need a search warrant for.
No. You have pants? Why don't you get them on?
I do. I actually do have pants, sir.
Okay, get them on.
Sir, I actually urinated. I have incontinence, so I was going to change the process of taking them.
Okay.
You'll find that out later.
Okay.
Did you have a warrant to search me with a...
No, you're under arrest, though. There's a lesser expectation of privacy in your vehicle.
I will require a sergeant's warning.
A what?
I will require a sergeant's warning.
A sergeant's warning?
I need
well, good thing I'm a sergeant. You're under arrest.
Fantastic. I'd like your handcuffs.
Would you like to get pants on?
I would like to try. Would you like to get your hand off my car?
No, because you're not going anywhere right now.
No, sir.
Can you hand me the keys there?
I can put those. You don't have a search warrant for those keys. I'm a defense attorney. I enjoy doing stuff like this. So I'd like to see your signed search warrant before you take me into custody.
I'm asking you to get pants on before you get taken into custody.
I would like to. Sorry. I have incontinence. I was raped as a teenager. Sorry. I was raped as a teenager. Does that count as a defense? Why are you here? What's your problem?
Because somebody saw you masturbating with the dildo you have right there.
Sir, this is my private residence. Do you have a search warrant?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Somebody saw you banging your dildo that's right there in your car. It's 2:52 in the afternoon.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And Cujo said it right here. She fucked herself to sleep. She was in there banging that dildo going to town.
Oh, scissor me timbers.
She was in her car going to town. She was telling herself.
You ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell you wanna fuck.
She's just in that car going to work. What? That's crazy shit, man. 80 Blackman, I see.
You're also out in public and visible to people.
Do you have a... No, sir, this is not visible to people.
Somebody saw you.
Do you have a search warrant, yes or no?
Do you have pants, yes or no?
Do you have a search warrant, yes or no?
Do you have pants, yes
I'm
or no?
looking forward to being killed by you, sir, by your very firearm. Do you have a search warrant?
We're not going to do this. Make
Sir,
this.
I'm enjoying being shot by you.
All right, come here.
Get the off of me. Get the off of me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me, you No, shoot me. Do you want me to have my pants on, sir?
You're getting out of here.
Get the out.
Stop it.
Get the out of me right now.
You stepped out of your car at me.
You're a rapist.
Get out of your car. Step it up.
Please get 4 officers to arrest me right now. I want your signed search. You have no right to arrest me in a probable cause.
And then her car junkie too. Heard that? Cujo said shelter puss. That's definitely shelter puss. And Daniel, we definitely got action. But her car junkie too? Oh man. It probably smelled like a barnyard orgy in that bitch.
So you have no right to arrest me.
She ain't got no pants on, cootie cat all in the air. You know, you know what I'm saying to you, Orlando? Jeez.
Do you know me, sir?
I already told you you're under arrest.
You have not showed me the charge.
It's indecent exposure.
No, you have not shown me a written warrant for my arrest. You have not shown me a written warrant for my arrest. Get a judge. Right, I'll wait for you.
I don't need a warrant for your arrest.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
Yes, you do. You need a written warrant for your arrest. Nope. I will stay here and wait for a judge to issue a written warrant. Get 4 more officers right here to drag me out of
I will.
I don't mind. You think I mind getting raped by you every night?
I'm not gonna rape you. I'm not gonna shoot you.
Your prison guards are. You think I don't know? You can walk right now and not be accomplished to rape. Or you can die in a fire. That's your choices. Just to let you know. Sir, you are under arrest. Sir, you are under arrest. You're under arrest. Sir, you're under arrest.
And y'all got to think about this. This is another thing, like just from the YouTube side of it. Vanessa says coochie cam, right? Is that somebody had to edit this video. It's for my content creators in the chat. They know I'm telling the truth. Somebody has to edit this video. So that means whoever edited this video, whoever edited it, took the time to edit this shit out, upload it to YouTube, they got all that cootie cat all in their face. Vanessa, whoever edited this video, just watching this, just cracker cootie cat, cracker puss, all in their face. Like, I've been staring at crack ass cootie cat for 5 hours while I edit this video. Y'all better hit the like button.
And Auntie, you're underdressed.
You're under arrest for resisting indecent exposure.
No, I'm not.
This is being recorded.
Sir, this is a private residence, private property. The search warrant.
Ma'am, your best bet is to cooperate right now.
Can I get raped in jail? Yes. God, yes. Rape me in jail.
And then she keep talking about getting raped too. TMZ says use the Billy Club. No, don't do that. Yes, use the Billy Club.
Goddamn right.
They don't never use the Billy Club, TMZ. I always talked about that. They need to do something. Tase this bitch. Tase her right in the cootie cat. She got it out, right? She got the cootie cat out. Might as well tase her and her kids.
Turn face the carpet.
God, I love it when you
My
Oh, God, yes. This is my private property. Can I have my private property back? I'm a defense attorney.
603 has one in custody, other units can slow.
I'm looking to get raped by you. You got a good dick for me? You come kill me in your Island Lake Park? That's what I like, husband.
Do you have pants that are easily accessible in here, ma'am?
Hold on, let me think for a minute. If you would like to give me one of my wrists, I'd be happy to get clothes for you.
You're not coming out of handcuffs.
Oh, you want to put my hands on? You want to put my pants on for me? Yes or no?
I would like to get some kind of pants or something on you.
That is okay with me. Hold on, I'm gonna give you verbal.
Can we just get that blanket even?
I'm gonna give you verbal instructions to give me pants. Do you want that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so, sir, I'm going to give him verbal instructions for my pants. Do you believe that? Yes or no?
Yep, and everything's on video.
That's fine. I am happy for that. Because you guys wasted 24 hours. Sir, wrong door, sir. Verbal instructions, wrong door.
Yeah, she keep talking private property. Bitch, you in Mattress Firm parking lot. You right next to Supercuts. She probably went in there, got a haircut, couldn't afford a mattress, and just dildoed herself to sleep in her car. And then, by the way, I still don't understand what this community leadership board is, but I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody in the top 3. We got Big Natty's #1, Valerie Dixon #2, and then the homie Rob B is #3. I have no idea what the community leadership leaderboard is, but y'all fight for #1. That's all I got.
Okay, sir.
Let's just step back here, okay?
I need to give him verbal instructions.
I know.
I don't know. I usually look at it. That's a blanket. I don't have pants.
All right, well, a blanket will work.
Oh, so you can rape me easier? You think I don't even my brother? My mom?
Yeah, let's go to the hands.
That's okay. Good day, get nothing from me. You guys,
Do you have ID on you or anything?
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right, why don't you come on over here to my car?
Here, rape-a-thon? Are we going to the Kitsap County rape-a-thon? I was just wondering. Did you know you had a flying search warrant searching my car? Do you acknowledge that?
I'm not going to your car. Just get in the car.
Just get in the car. You don't assert. I love it when you guys rape me.
What is up with this grape shit? Disgusting. What's up with this rape shit, man?
Auntie, chill.
The greatest super chat. Salute to, let's see, did I get some $2 too? I got this one. Something from downtown with the $5 super chat. What you got, bro? Talk black to me. Y'all see Stephon Diggs on the boat with them hoes and pulled out a pump powdery substance that we can't confirm or deny. If it was that snowflake, yeah, bro. Yeah, he was out there getting a little sniff of the snow. Man, yeah, man. I wouldn't know. I've never done cocaine. I've never really been around people who did coke, man. But apparently, chicks like cocaine. So, yeah, there you have it. Salute to you, bro. I saw that, man. And he right back in practice like no big deal. Salute to you from downtown 286. I was seeing Stephon Diggs was banging Cardi B and all these chicks. Oh, no, we talked about this, but all the chicks was online like, oh, who to all the men who said Cardi B will never be able to find another man because she got 3 babies. you see what Stefan doing. And I was like, yeah, he fucking her. Like, yeah, like.
Bang! It's good.
Kim Netter says boats and hoes. Fact, Kim Netter. That's a fact. Yeah, bro. That's just what it is. Let's see. Salute to you from downtown. Yeah, man. Oh, she got her, man. She got Stefan Diggs. I'm like, this dirty dick nigga. That's what y'all bragging on. Salute to G-Rap. She looks like her name is Ruth. She does look like her name is Ruth, G-Rap. That's a fact. Ruth, loose Ruth. Salute to you, Derek Gates. What you got, bro? My type of lady. You got that pervert. Skinny Boy says, what city is this? I don't know, Skinny Boy. Maybe we can figure it out together, but this clip is like really, really short. Salute to you, Derek. Cujo says, I bet it smells like sauerkraut and the cat in the car in, bro. There's abomination in there, bro. There's abomination, man. If you get a whiff of the inside of that car, it'll start the zombie outbreak. Salute to you, Cujo. Salute to homie Erroneous E, Oklahoma in the building. What you got, E? Talk to me. Channel member for 19 months. She must have crackhead strength. Yeah, bro, she ain't going down all willy-nilly, man. She busted that nut, got a good night's rest. She been sleeping for the mattress firm for 4 hours and she got that nut off Erroneous E. That's great. Salute to you, Lady Class. What you got for me, Loke? Respect.
What it do, baby?
That cooter smells like garbage soul gym and stale Gucci. Salute to you, Loke. Oh, man. G-Rap says, she looked like a blow-up. Yeah.
Welcome to Death Row.
Y'all stupid. Salute to from downtown. He says, Cracker Puss is great. Salute to you, bro. Cracker Puss. Yeah. It's what's for dinner.
Welcome to Death Row.
Salute to Derek Gaze. Coop, this may be her dream come true. Maybe it is. Is she some type of exhibitionist? What is it, voyeurism? When they want to be people that want to be seen in public. But
thanks for the tip.
Apparently didn't want to be seen because somebody saw her. She was already passed out. Maybe that's what it is. Salute to you, Derek. Salute to Wood TMC gifting us 5 channel memberships. Quiet Storm, I see you. Salute to you, Wood TMC. If Wood hooked you up with a channel membership, say thank you. Let me see. JRJ, Keith 007, Rhetoric Young. Say thank you, Ninja. Appreciate you, Wood TMC, for the 5 channel memberships. Appreciate you, bro.
Welcome
Let's
to
see.
Death
Salute to
Row.
Carlos Berry says, what up, Coop? What up, CB?
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Nothing much, Carlos, watching this chick, Skinny Boy says she nutted on her own leg. This chick banging herself with a dildo. We're not watching her. This is the aftermath of some woman banging herself with a dildo. Let's go.
To say she had weird kinks would be a disservice to kinks.
Oh, what is your name?
What?
What is your name?
I'm sorry, I thought you thought I was incontinent.
No, I said, what is your name?
Incontinent.
Do you have a name?
Incontinent. You can put incontinent on that.
Do you have identification anywhere or anything?
Sir, you have my. Do I look like I have identification? I'm just a hoe to you.
I'm asking if I can get the identification out of your car.
No, you have to have a signed search warrant.
Okay. Is there anything that you want out of your car?
That's my personal possession. That's none of your business.
All right.
Get it back.
So you are under arrest for indecent exposure and for resisting arrest.
So
You'll be booked as a Jane Doe. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
Him or her?
If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Thank you.
You understand your rights that I've explained to you?
I'm sure my defense attorney will explain them again.
Having those rights in mind, do you want to answer some questions for me? Okay.
You can go away now.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir.
Can you sit back, please?
L. Bogus? Well, Bogus, and you are B. Kuntz? Oh, L. Bogus is going to rape me tonight?
What is that?
Like we've heard that before.
Alright. Step on out. Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, B. Kuntz.
Alright, we're just going to go back here and get in this car, okay?
I appreciate it. I'm sure you just tried a search warrant for my private residence.
The nasty nut job was charged with indecent exposure and resisting arrest. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
And that's the end of the clip. Salute to Mr. Gino. Mr. Gino sent that to me the other day. Make sure y'all send me all the dash cams y'all can. Y'all can email them to me or drop them in the Discord. I usually go through the Discord like once a day and then add them to my list. I have a very long list of dash cams. So there we go. Let's see. She got some dark fantasies, said 80 Blackman.
Thanks for the tip.
Skinny boy, you stupid, bro. What is this? Brought to you by door digging. Not that, bro. We can't be
access denied.
You can't be door digging and go take you a break and jerk off in your car for the whole world to see. That's how you get the charge, man. Let's see. Let's see. Stand by 1 second. What was this you sent me, skinny boy? What was this?
Monica, how did a yam get in your vagina?
That's so stupid, bro. All right, let's move on to the next clip. I don't know what's going on with this one. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. She just banged herself with the dildo, squirted. That's what I was thinking. Squirted and passed out. She was knocked out when the cop came and knocked on her window. So to Marco Kane telling me before 16 months, I bet that thing looked like potted meat. That's so gross. Ew. Ew, man. And let's see. Salute the Quiet Store with the $2. What you got, bro? Katie Walker being arrested by O'Cassidy. Oh, man. It ain't no talking your way out of that, man. Cops catch you with your pants down and you passed out from dildoing yourself. Got some bad news for you, man.
Got some bad news for you. You're fucking done, son. It's over.
Carmel Gill says, is it Miss or Miss Incontinence? Yeah, that's my name, Incontinence. Okay, man. Well, you go take your pissy ass and go on somewhere. Let's see, we're going to switch it up a little bit. I just got the latest clip from Pink Book Lessons. I honestly did not watch it. It's usually some drama. So hit the like button for Coop.
Come on, you motherfucker.
Let's see. 29. I haven't watched it. I'm pretty sure. Well, we're going to watch it together. Pink Book Lessons, I'm here for it. I wanted to cover that she was dropping videos on the last week, but she made 3 videos and I wasn't able to play them with that Miss Shirley. You saw that Mona D with that little kid, that little girl from that song. And like they doing meet and greets and shit. It's really weird, the Miss Shirley thing. I meant to cover that, but then she made 3 videos on it. I was like, shit, I play 3 of them. I got to play 1. So I was like, all right, I missed out on it. But let me know in the chat. Oh, before we do, stand by. I seen this video, and this is an old video that's circulating again. I saw this a couple years ago, but it's back circulating again, and it disgusts me. So I want to get y'all take on it real quick. Stand by for 1 second. I don't know if we have a tether, but it's some clip that I need to play. Stand by 1 second. What is this? Let's see. Why is it? Nope, not that. Just give me 1 second here. Let me bring up this yeah, why is it not coming up here? Trying to play this clip real quick. This damn coon talking about some white dude banging her, and let's see. Okay, this will be a real gay. I can't bring this. All right, I'll play the clip in 1 second. Let's get back to what I got from Pink Book. I'll play this clip in 1 second. Let's see. All right, yeah, we go to Pink Book and I'll come back to that clip. 29-year-old woman arrested after turn up at a red light took a dark turn. Never trust fake friends. Let's go.
Friends who were with her that night say the group she was with pre-gamed at someone's house before they decided to go out. An issue between her and another girl happened before they all left in 3 separate cars.
During this ride, Maya even texts her friend T. The vibe was off and that she should have rolled with him. So her intuition was already telling her something wasn't right.
That car with her friend missed the exit, leaving Amaya in a car with 2 other girls and the girl she had an issue with in the black car ahead of them.
Maya caught herself having a night out with some girls she thought were her friends.
This is the intersection where both of the cars ended up here at Forest Parkway and Frontage Road. Amaya got out of the car and started dancing in front of that car. This was all caught on camera here on the GDOT cameras.
There's a car behind them that turns with them. You see Maya's body like this. They keep going. There's a second car that goes and they stopped. Maya died last night.
This is Amaya Cunningham. She was with friends on April 26 before she was run over and killed just before midnight. Forest Park police are investigating her death, but no arrests have been made.
When I first brought you the Amaya Cunningham story, the one where twerking at a red light turned deadly, I said from the jump, something about it just wasn't right. She was out with a bunch of fake jealous friends, and the initial response from the Forest Park, Georgia Police Department was no foul play. They said that because the same snakes Amaya was with that night lied to police and wasn't honest about what really happened. That's why the first police report made it sound like she was some random woman walking in traffic who just happened to get hit. But the internet wasn't buying it. Suspicion grew. Then outrage exploded after the street cam video dropped and told the real story. Amaya wasn't a stranger walking the street. She wasn't hit by a random driver. In fact, she spent the last hours of her life with the same woman that ran her over. That night, she was pre-gaming with 2 guy friends and 3 female friends. One of those girls, her neighbor, someone she had known since middle school. The plan was to go out. So they all hopped into 3 different cars. The guys in one car, they missed the exit, leaving the women in 2 separate cars. Amaya was in one of them. Right before all this happened, she sent a text to her guy friend saying the energy was off, that the girls were acting funny, and she regretted riding with them instead of him. Then the car stopped at a red light. Amaya got out and started twerking in the intersection, and the next thing you know, one of the females from the other car ran her over. That driver? Alexandria Larkin. On top of that, reports came out that there was already friction that night between Alexandria and Amaya. It was some sort of tension, an argument, and let's be clear, Alexandria did not hit Amaya by accident. She ran her over on purpose, then fled the scene. And this is where it gets even nastier. Alex came back to the scene hours later with her husband, trying to play dumb and act innocent. Well, that only kept her out of jail for 3 weeks because social media wasn't letting it slide. After pressure from TikTok, reports on here, and nonstop noise online, the Forest Park police finally made a move. An arrest warrant was issued on May 16th, 3 weeks after the incident. Alexandria was arrested that same day, charged with homicide by vehicle first degree and leaving the scene of a crime.
That's sad, man.
Good morning. What is your name?
Alexandria Larkin.
Ms. Larkin. 1 second. All right, Ms. Larkin, you are charged with homicide by vehicle. I am unfortunately unable to issue a bond for you this morning. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you. Give me 1 second. Let me fill this form. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you this morning.
Thanks for the
Your
tip.
next court date is 6/16/2025. And you have a bond hearing date of 6/20/2025. Do you have any questions for me?
Ma'am.
All right, you take care.
Take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates.
I saw Pink Book did. I didn't know these 2 videos was connected. I didn't know it was an update. But I saw her do that video last week or so. And my question is, did that girl just hop out, start twerking, and the other girl said, this is my opportunity to run her over? Like, just no one, is that what happened, Chad? Y'all let me know. Did she just take that opportunity and say, okay, I'm going to run this chick over? Like, she was going to get away with it? What?
Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
New tonight at 11, Forest Park police make an arrest in a deadly crash that killed a 25-year-old woman at the end of April. Now, this comes nearly 3 weeks after investigators said they found no negligence or foul play in the crash at Forest Parkway and Frontage Road. Last week, we spoke to Amaya Cunningham's friends and family who say she was killed by a woman who was in the group that she was with that night. Tonight, we can confirm that woman is arrested in connection to her death. Forest Park
Police booked Alexandria Larkin yesterday. Cunningham's family says Larkin knowingly hit the 25-year-old at the intersection after she started dancing in front of the car and left her in the middle of the road. Now, the crash was caught on camera and quickly circulated online. We have that video, but we're not showing to you out of respect for the family. Larkin is now charged with homicide by vehicle in the first degree and leaving the scene.
Yeah, they're not even showing the video anymore. And they're also not showing Alexandria either, which is amazing. I mean, she's a whole suspect that literally ran a woman over intentionally and left the scene. But she's also being protected too.
That's evil, bro.
Well, here's Alexandria Larkin. At the time of the crime in April, she was 28 years old. She just had a birthday in May. Now she's 29 years old. She appeared in Clayton County Court for first appearance the day after she was detained in the Clayton County Jail. Bail was considered but denied. However, since she's had several lawyers added to her case, and right before Memorial Day weekend, they submitted paperwork requesting a bond. They wanted a judge to reconsider and let Alex out so she didn't miss the Memorial Day cookouts. You know, I guess we're supposed to forget that she took another woman's life. Why would anybody let her out to celebrate Memorial Day? Amaya wasn't able to celebrate the holiday because of Alexandria. But Alexandria lawyers thought it was more important for her to be in attendance for the Memorial Day functions with her daughter and husband? Absolutely crazy. And speaking of her husband, the same Saturday she took Amaya's life was their 2-year wedding anniversary. She married her husband just 2 years ago in 2023. And if he's got any sense, he's got to be rethinking and reflecting over his life decisions. First of all, picking this woman with obvious red flags. If only he had intervention, he could have been saved from this whole wicked Jezebel. But Alexandria and her husband met through a mutual friend. She already had a daughter in tow from another man. From my understanding, her husband didn't have any children at all. First red flag and an indication of a man with low value, low self-worth. And I don't know, friendship isn't something that you would want from a vindictive, low-integrity woman like Alexandria. They claim they got to know each other, figured each other out. They spent every single day together, which I must say isn't adding up. You spent this much time with her doing exactly what? Because you clearly ignored so many red flags blaring from this woman, which again is more proof of poor judgment as a man. I mean, look at him. Up there kissing on another man's child. Y'all simps keep listening to these evil, devilish Jezebels if you want to, trying to play y'all into becoming Russell Wilson. They're no different from Eve trying to get Adam to bite that apple. I don't know when y'all gonna learn.
I love, excuse me, I love the fact that Pink Book be on it about them damn, doing that stepfather bullshit.
Listen, even if your mama and daddy broke up, you need to spend some time with your daddy and learn some man skills. Because this right here is just sad. Your mama should even be able to warn you. She's aware of the game and how these 304s move. But no, most of the time, mamas are sitting there celebrating and encouraging all this dysfunction. Well, those two broken people get together and continue to make poor decisions, destroying everyone around them, and that's exactly what Alexandria did. This evil, broken Jezebel was so jealous of Amaya that night, she wanted to completely destroy her. And like I said before, I don't think Alexandria was alone. The other two girls, Mickey and Deja, they also protected Alexandria. And it's crazy because Alexandria's mother-in-law tried to warn everybody a few years ago. I wish Amaya had this advice. This post right here is from Alexandria's mother-in-law, giving some pretty sound advice to friends and family visiting Atlanta. She gave 9 pieces of advice. And here was number 9. She wrote, "Last but not least, my friends ain't yo MFing friends. Half of these MFers are killers, scammers, robbers, and I'm dang near gang myself. Don't try to befriend my friends." Let that comment sink in. She said in Atlanta, half these MFers are killers, scammers, and robbers. She said that when you hang out in groups, don't think that other people's friends are your friends. Well, let's bring it back to her daughter-in-law. Alexandria wasn't Amaya's real friend. Obviously, Mickey also wasn't Amaya's real friend. And her neighbor Deja, that she had known since middle school, she wasn't her real friend either. They all set her up, and that's why I continue to say they all should be held accountable. I think the husband need to get away from this woman. Sir, you dodged a bullet. But honestly, though, with the advice his mama was giving, I'm sure she also warned him too about Alexandria. Because I just know his mama saw those same red flags. But her son was bitten by that Jezebel spirit, and when that demon get a hold of you, you're in trouble.
And fellas, what would you do? I'm just thinking out loud here. If your wife, the woman you married, did some shit like this, bruh.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Here's my P.O. box. Send me stuff, y'all. Never let an opportunity go to waste. Plug my P.O. box that I pay a lot of money for. Send me stuff. But that's crazy, man. Your wife ran somebody over and you found out it wasn't like self-defense. It was on some not trying to gun somebody to run somebody down, man. It's crazy.
And here's another red flag. Tell me why that same night Alexandria ran over Amaya was the night of their second wedding anniversary. Why was Alexandria pre-gaming with 2 other men and 3 other girls in the first place, and her husband was nowhere around? Why was she not out with her husband celebrating their wedding anniversary? Well, I already told you, he married a flamingo. She would rather run the street with other men and women on her anniversary night instead of spending time with her husband. And then where was her daughter while she was running the streets and running people over? See, that's what low-value street alley cats do. Their priorities are always messed up. Why? Because they're dedicated to the streets.
Fact, Mike Bowles says, I ain't visiting like Papoose. I feel you, Mike.
Now, it's another interesting connection to this story. You remember the woman I named the infamous BBL City Girl judge, Christina Peterson, the one who went on the reality show Ready to Love? She later became a judge in Georgia, making history as the first this and that. Then she was down to the courthouse acting a fool so bad, the state charged her with dozens of violations and counts of misconduct. Then she got into a fight outside a bar in Buckhead and attacked a police officer.
That's right. Judge Peterson still
I remember that. We reacted to that.
Serving out the last year of her term, apparently having a night out at the Red Martini Restaurant and Lounge in Buckhead. According to a police report, she was, quote, under the influence when she punched an Atlanta police officer in the head.
And let me grab a super chat right quick. So to my ATL, Atlanta got to be a hell of a place. Atlanta has to be its own world. Like, it's crazy to me. I wanted to, I like the concept of Atlanta. I've only been to Atlanta once, like 20 years ago. But it's like, goddamn, ATL, y'all always into some shit. Salute to Valerie Dixon. Hey, Theo, my weekend was full of laughter. That's great. That's great to hear. Thank you so much, Valerie. Salute to Cujo with the $5 super chat. Like, I ain't trying to throw shots at Atlanta. I understand me being from Detroit. Don't really have much room to talk, but goddamn. Salute to Cujo 340 with the $5 super chat. Bitch that was driving looked like she was about to steal Christmas. You goddamn fool, Cujo. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Chad Harvey with the $10. What you got, Chad?
Straight cash, homie.
He says, Mike Bowles, who said Marlon Moore's I'm scared to set foot in Atlanta. Chad Harvey, he said, with hating ass friends like her, you don't need no enemies. Lock that bitch up. That's a fact.
Goddamn right.
And I think that's something as well that young girls have to figure out. And that's because I think our audience, our crowd is a little bit too old, and not a little bit too old. We're older than this, and we understand this concept. But when you're young like that, you have to realize everybody ain't your friend, man. Everybody not your friend. And then with and I'm not saying this as if there's no jealousy between men, when we're coming up, but with women, man, there's a lot of jealousy, bro. Like, there's a lot of jealousy between them for a plethora of reasons. You might be prettier than her. Guy, you might get more. You guys might go out and you might get more male attention than her. So it's just a lot of it's just a lot of little bullshit in between like that. So especially like I said with women, not saying it doesn't happen with men, but when you're young like that, you have to understand that everybody ain't your friend. And just because someone says it's your friend doesn't make them their friend. I don't think the majority of people have friends like that. You have associates, people that you know. And I've said this before, I think friend is a sacred word that people overuse. Majority of people that you know aren't really your friends. Like, you have those friends, but most people are just associates, man. I mean, when you're young like that, at her age, what was she, 20? I know it's kind of be hard to decipher. Salute to you, Chad, with the $10 super chat. Salute to Go Cree. What you got, Cree?
What it do, baby?
Good morning, babes. As I drag my ass in the chat like a hungover good cheater. Salute to you. Make sure y'all subscribe to Go Cree. I think Cree, y'all was up late. I think y'all, I had to go to bed. I think Cree was up last night on her channel, live streaming, going in. So yeah, make sure that y'all subscribe to Go Cree. I had to get off the live stream, Cree. I wasn't going to do my live stream, and then you was going to be talking shit.
Access denied.
Then you was going to talk shit about me missing my live stream for being in your live stream on last night. Salute to you, Cree. Let's see. Salute to from downtown with the $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to the homie from downtown 296. If y'all want to follow his lead, he's now our show sponsor, by the way. If y'all want to follow his lead, I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Just one stipulation. Don't be asking no goddamn questions.
Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come, why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money.
Salute to you from downtown. What you got, bro? I feel her on the your friends ain't my friends theory. One time I cooked a pig at my house and one of my friends brought a cracker ass. Cracker. Don't bring company to my house when you barely invited yourself. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. That's definitely a fact, man. I'm trying to think of my phony friend story. I got one, but we wasn't really. This dude kind of played me. We wasn't really friends like that. But it was just surprising in the way that he did it. But yeah, man, you definitely have to learn. You definitely have to learn. Everyone who says they're your friend aren't your friends. And I don't think majority of people are friends like that. They're just people that you know. You have friends for a season, but I think like friendship lasts like, a lifetime or a very long time. Salute you from downtown. We're sponsors today's show. Let's get back to it.
After I had an attorney, I would have went to my attorney.
Probate court judges don't normally land in the spotlight, but allegations of bad behavior by Douglas County Judge Christina Peterson just keep piling up.
Yeah, the BBL City Girl judge, she's been real quiet, minding her business. Haven't seen her in my comments lately. But will you believe that she's the one who actually signed off on Alexandria's marriage? Yeah, a year before the BBL City Girl judge got kicked off the bench, she was the judge who made Alexandria's marriage official.
And can I say one thing? I'm sorry. Stop it again. I'm going to say one thing. As far as the City Girl judge, and I understand people want to work out, look good, and all that kind of good stuff. I understand that. But it seems like these women, even is still such a prestigious and very high-ranking officials in categories, but they still just, they focus on just being sexy all the time. Like, I'm a judge in Atlanta, but let me post me trying to be sexy. You're a fucking judge. Who gives a shit? Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm hating. I don't think I am, but man, maybe that's it. I don't know, bro. It's silly to me.
And fast forward now, on the 2-year anniversary of that marriage, the bride got caught out here on video, running her own friend down in the middle of the street and fleeing the scene. You can't make this stuff up. Now, I'm glad the Forest Park Police Department followed through with the investigation and made the arrest. At the time of this recording, Alexandria is still behind bars, even though her attorneys are out here begging for bond. They already tried it once, denied. Now they're crawling back to the judge, hoping for a different answer. And I already know the excuses they're pulling. They're saying, oh, she's a mother. She has to take care of her daughter. Like, please spare us. Call the baby daddy and tell him to come get his child. And considering you had another man all in your child's face like that, I'm going to assume he's not in the picture. But let's be clear. You don't get to walk free just because you have a daughter. Nah, you don't get to claim motherhood privileges after you just took somebody else's daughter off this earth in cold blood. Right. No, you sit in that cell and face the consequences. And in my opinion, she should automatically lose custody anyway for her wicked, calculated behavior. Now, as for the charges, I'm satisfied with those. No complaints there, but we got to be clear about this. This doesn't stop with Alexandria. Dig deeper into Mickey and Deja. Remember, Amaya sent that text saying Mickey and Deja's energy was off. She was inside the car with them right before she died. So I want to know, what were Mickey and Deja's roles? Did they encourage Amaya to get out the car? What lies did they tell the police? What did they cover up and why? Did they mislead detectives and try to derail the investigation? Those are the answers I'm still looking for, because if they had anything to do with Amaya's death, directly or indirectly, they need to be in a cell right next to Alexandria. This wasn't just a freak accident. This was betrayal, jealousy, premeditated evil. And everybody involved got to be held accountable. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. Special thank you to Edmund.
Salute to Pink Book. Lessons y'all already know. Y'all already know the deal with Pink Book. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. I think that I think you just have to learn that. You have to learn. That's something you have to learn as a youngin'. I can't really I'm trying to think of myself like where there was a time when I was hanging out with people who I knew weren't my friends. Nothing particular really sticks out, but yeah, man, you definitely have to learn it. Just because someone says that your friend doesn't make it so. They're just people that you know. And a lot of times those said friends don't have the best intentions for you.
Thanks for the tip.
As the example that we just watched a second ago. So let's move on to the next clip. Before we do, I wanted to check out this clip that I was talking about earlier. This woman being upset of being used as a cum rag for this white dude. Salute to George Williams re-upping on the channel membership. I see you, George. Salute to Valerie Dixon gifting us $2 on the super chat. The reason why my friend circle is small, absolutely. People ain't your friends, man. A lot of people like that now. They just say that shit because it sounds good. Let's see, Derek Gang says, go Creek went 6 hours, Scoop. Salute to you. Salute to you, Creek. That's dope. 6 hours. I don't have it in me. I got
access denied.
I don't got it in me. After 4 hours, I'll be up a little drowsy, Derek. After 5 hours, I feel I should get a week off. Salute to you, Derek. And then she was having people call in too. That's a lot of work. Salute to you, Derek. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, it's not working. Salute to Rebecca. She says, my nephew got killed on his 25th birthday with friends. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Rebecca. I'm real sorry to hear that. My condolences. It happens. Unfortunately, it happens. It happens. Then you never know. That's another thing as well. You never know going out with people. You know, you hanging out with people who you think you're friends and they might start something. They might start something with someone and you just, people get dragged. People get dragged into other people's bullshit all the time by not really knowing the company that they're currently keeping. That's kind of the bigger point that I'm trying to make. We're going to move on to the next clip. What you see, Erroneous E says, when you're younger, people generally get the benefit of the doubt. As you age and are betrayed in different fashions, it changes you and your decisions. Absolutely. That's why I said it's more of a younger person deal than if you in your 30s. If you in your 30s, still walk around thinking everybody your friend, you fucking lost somewhere. That's why I say it's more of a younger thing. Salute to DeVar with the $10 super chat. What you got, bro?
Straight cash, homie.
Friends, how many of us have them? Yeah, I learned my lessons age 14 to 24 based on before and after becoming disabled. Yeah, based on before and after becoming disabled from getting popped by a car. Oh, got you, Tavar. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. I remember you mentioned being disabled before. Okay. Yeah, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Let's check out this clip here real quick. Then we're going to move on to the next clip and we can get into some Zion Williamson's foolishness. Hit the like button. Let's see. I got the video now. It took me a second. It didn't want to work, but I think we got I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. I'm going to show y'all that too. This chick right here.
A stupid black bitch.
It's so damn stupid. This woman complaining on, this is an old clip. Like I said, I seen it a couple years ago, but it's circulating again. So I thought we all take a look at it. This chick complaining about some white dude banged her, and then she kept going back for more while complaining about it. Just a goddamn, the coonery is at an all-time high. So let's see here. There we go. Here we go. Oh, no, you go back. You go back there.
Like a really traumatic situation where this guy, where he was just like so fucking horrible to me and he just treated me like a stupid black bitch. And it was like so painful for me and everybody was like, well, you're the fucking dumbass because you stayed and you're just a stupid black bitch because you let him treat you like one. And like, I know that the situation was my fault because I should have just left. But like, it really fucking hurt because like, had sex with him, and he basically just, like, used me for sex. He was, like, white guy in a frat. And so, basically, I ended up seeing him at Target when I was there with my old best friend, like, at the time. And he wouldn't look me in the eyes. He wouldn't say anything. It was like, he was ashamed of me and just, like, embarrassed. Which is, like, how most people get about me, and it was, like, so fucking painful. And so I stood up for myself and said what I needed to say to him. And he ran away from me when I was speaking to him. And my friend was like, that's humiliating. Like, she was like, you just embarrass yourself, and, like, that's pathetic for you as a black woman to do something that stupid. Like, it hurt so fucking bad because I wasn't even worth being looked in the eye. Like, it hurt so fucking bad. And looking back, and that was the guy who, like, when I asked him to stop during sex, he held me down. Like, that happened a few months after the Target situation. And I was, like, telling my friends, I was like, I'm just fed up being treated like this. It's like every person that I would run into would do this shit to me, like, take advantage of me. And they were like, then just don't be a stupid black bitch with a fat ass. And it was, like, so painful for me. Because I feel like if I tell anybody, they'll just tell me to stop being a stupid slut. And it's like, this is, like, the last place, because, like, I can't talk to my friends about it. Like, I can't talk to my parents about this, and, like, my therapist doesn't understand. Like, I'm in so much pain right now. Like, it was already difficult enough as it is. Like, I wish growing up I didn't hate myself.
Hold on, man.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
Thanks for the tip.
Don't nobody care.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Don't nobody care. Get your ass out of here.
Cracker ass cracker.
You don't have no self-respect, so why the fuck should I care about yours?
Woo! Woo!
How can you expect me to respect someone who doesn't even respect yourself? White boy is banging you out, hid your ass, didn't want nothing to do with you. She do kind of look like old girl, don't she?
Fight me! Fight me!
I think she's a little darker. I think she's a little darker than the old Gooch girl over here. Get out of here. Cry. You know what? Yeah, cry. I cried till you need this. I cried till you need this. What are we doing here, nigga? Oh, man. She needs an intervention. That's what she needs. A cracker intervention. Get out of here, man, you goddamn bed wench. That just annoys me, bro. This dude banging you out, won't even recognize you in public. You go home distraught, but you go back and let him hit it again.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Tough break, nigga. Sounds like a personal problem. That's all I'm
Friends
saying.
who were with her that
move on to the next. Oh, no. Hold on. Watch this. Yo, watch this. Hold on. Before we do, it's just so funny.
A really traumatic situation where this.
I see this shit on Twitter and I just keep it. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. This just happened to be the very next clip that I got saved. This happened to be the very next one. I think
Mama, I love
POP, hold it down. I think she back locked up. It's a random update. She let him hit twice. Cool. Yeah, exactly, Quiet Storm. It's a random update. POP, hold it down. I think she's still doing her thing, I guess.
Mama, I love you. POP, hold it down. Ain't nothing changed. Pimp squad for life, baby. Mama, I love you. POP, hold it down. Ain't nothing changed. Pimp squad for life, baby.
Get your ass out of jail. How about that? Your blind ass. Get your ass out of jail. How about that, man? Shit. POP, hold it down. She get out in 2029, says Trent. Jesus fucking Christ. She get out in 2029.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, man, get your shit together, P. Do we even know her name? Don't matter, Trey. Don't even matter. POP, get your shit together. I might add it to the drops. Who knows? All right, let's get back to the regularly scheduled program.
Friends who were with her.
I just diverted off course for a second. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats. I need to check my phone as
Thanks
well.
For the tip.
Get your ass out of jail, man. Let's see. Salute to Sheila Channel member for 26 months. She says, cry me a river. Right, Sheila? Get out of here.
Goddamn right.
Nobody care. We talk to Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith, tell her.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Oh, y'all actually know her name. Oh, shit. I didn't know she had a name.
Thanks for the tip.
I didn't know she had a name. I did POP. I thought that was her legal name. Salute to you, Sheila. Salute to Dre. He says, seeing her before in another video. She has herpes. Oh, gross.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Ew. Salute to you, Dre. Yeah, that's rough. Let's see. Thank you for the info, man. That's rough. Salute to Akeem with the $5 super chat. What you got, Akeem? I laugh my ass off. Take your L. White boy smash and dash. Get this coon out of here. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact.
Get over here!
Salute to you, bro. Get out of here. Nobody cry when they hear them tears, man. Look at Cujo. She approached the cracker in Target talking about some acknowledgement. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
Acknowledge me.
She said, acknowledge me. He said, no thank you.
Access denied.
And she cried in the car. Salute to you, Cujo. Excuse me. Salute to from downtown. POP got a prescription glass. Yeah, you see that, bro? She got them dark shades, bro. I was saying she got dark shades like mine. Let's go back to for the proof. Look at her, man. Styling and profiling in the pen.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. hold it down. Ain't nothing changed. Pimp squad for life, baby.
Pimp squad for life, baby. All right, let's all move on
Friends who were with her
collectively.
that night.
This video keeps restarting. All right, we're going to Poetic Flacco. He's going to talk about the Zion Williamson case. And I'm just here in the background for some nonsense. Why do I feel like smoking? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I might have y'all lighted them up early.
Zion's career is over with. And it's not over in a sense of he's absolutely done. It's over in a sense of the career that we viewed Zion to have, the career that Zion's talent warrant that he should have, it's over with, bro.
I'm legally
and
blind.
It's not over because Zion is guilty of any of the allegations. It's over because Zion continues to make the mistake that a lot of these dudes who are rich and powerful make, and that's deal with women who got nothing to lose. When you have everything to lose and you deal with women who got nothing to lose, it usually ends up in you losing everything you got. In Zion's case, he wasn't just dealing with women who got nothing to lose. He was dealing with the worst of the worst. I knew Zion was a tender idiot when he was paying Mariah Mills $100,000 a month. This over-the-hill, cloud-chasing corn star, 100 bands.
I remember when that got reported. That was like almost 2 years ago that he was paying this chick $100,000 a month. Mariah Mills is a corn star. She ain't got his baby. He was just smashing her, but he was paying her $100,000 a month. Did anybody confirm if that's actually true? Because that just seems a ridiculous amount of money. That's $1.2 million for some chick you just banging. I don't know if that was actually verified to be true or not. Y'all let me know in the chat.
And also, too, thinking that was a good idea is one thing, but thinking you wouldn't get exposed or thinking she wouldn't turn on you once that money stopped coming in. As soon as the money stopped coming in because Zion got another girl pregnant, she began to expose them, posting receipts, intimate images, tagging the Pelicans, trying to get him fired from his team, making allegations. Because this is what they do. You don't put yourself in situations where you're dealing with women who got nothing to lose. And especially, don't start feeding women who got nothing to lose and thinking you'll be able to take away the food and everything will be okay. It won't. The chick he left Mariah Mills for is this chick right here who went viral for fighting nude in the heart of the Bronx. Like, she was in the trenches fighting and getting her clothes ripped off. I'm like, bruh, you worth 100 M's, yo. And this the pool of women you picking from? And surprise, surprise, this chick is now giving him issues. Apparently they're broken up, but she's breaking into his home and beating up chicks he's inviting over. This is a man who...
Yes, and all that's true because Pink Book lessons covered that. So this chick right here, like Flacco was saying a second ago, this is baby mama. At the time, they only had one child. Now they got two. And she was just arrested because I just did a video on this shit the other day that nobody watched. It's okay. Fuck you, YouTube. But I just did a video on this, and Zion got two mansions in the same like gated community down there outside New Orleans. He got two mansions. One of them he stay at, the other one she stay at, because now she got two babies by this dummy, and he don't want to be by Zion like me, like most people, Zion love him some pussy. So he's like, you getting on my goddamn nerves, bitch. You go over to that one mansion, and I'm gonna pay, and I'm gonna live here in this other one. And you stay your ass over there. But then he had some chick over at his house. She came over there and beat her up. It's a video I did a video like I said, like 2 years ago on this one. It's a video of Zion's baby mom before he even got her pregnant. This bitch is fighting in, like he said, in one of them boroughs in New York with her titties out. With her titties out, just straight beating some chick up. She for the game. But this is just, this choice in women, bro, is just crazy.
Yo. And this the pool of women you picking from?
Oh, thanks.
And surprise, surprise, this chick is now giving him issues. Apparently, they're broken up, but she's breaking into his home and beating up chicks he's inviting over. This is a man who we once thought could replace LeBron James as the face of the NBA. He was that major coming out of college, bruh. And Zion is still hella talented and still get busy. But his personal life is ruining his career. Now, his bad decisions in women have finally caught up with him because now he's facing GRAPE allegations. Now there's an official lawsuit of a woman alleging that he did horrible things to her. Now,
I should play that old video I got. I'm sorry to stop the video again. That video I did like 2 years ago. Man, I put so much time and research into it. I found old girl Cam name. I remember talking about this. I found old girl camera name. Bro, I was legitimately doing research for this video, but I didn't do a good job of editing and everything, so we got age restricted. And that's one thing about content on YouTube. Your video can get demonetized. That's okay. But once it gets age restricted, once they put that 18 and over for it, usually those videos, therefore, they take them out the algorithm. So no one gets impressions of your video on their feed, so that way it didn't get any views. I was so goddamn mad because I worked so hard on that video, but I think I slipped a titty or two out by mistake. We should play my old video. That's when they first hooked up, and they had that baby shower. They had that baby shower that looked like a wedding, and it was one of the like nicest, expensive, saddest things you ever saw was them doing the baby shower, because you could just tell this is it. It ain't no wedding after this, man. I might play the video.
These allegations don't have to be true. They just have to exist to destroy you. And right now, bro, as a powerful man, bro, a lawsuit now is even dangerous. As we've seen with Diddy and other people, bro, a lawsuit can spark a criminal investigation. So now thirsty prosecutors are looking at these lawsuits trying to find some technicality they can charge you with. Like in the case of Diddy, flying out women, flying out men, you know, engaging in rendezvous, trafficking. Well, you flew them out and gave them gifts, trafficking.
Facts.
So now you don't even have to be super guilty on what they're accusing you of in the civil lawsuit. But if the civil lawsuit spark a investigation by the prosecutors, they can find a technicality to get you going with. So right now, Zion, who is currently injured, is dealing with a GRAPE lawsuit. Now, I read the lawsuit, bruh. I'll be real, bruh. The lawsuit is absolute malarkey. But let's get into it so you guys can see exactly what he's being, so y'all can make your own assessment on whether or not he's guilty. The lawsuit was filed in the Superior Court of Los Angeles, and of course, they sued Zion Williamson anonymously, which I've always had a problem with, bruh. These people can make the nastiest allegation against you, accuse you of the most horrific thing behind an alias. You get all the backlash, and if you do beat the case, if you are found not liable in the court of a civil court, you just move on, and you still have to deal with the remnants of those allegations while this person gets to go back to live a normal life after accusing you and dragging you through hell. He met the Jane Doe in 2018 when he was a freshman at Duke University, and their relationship continued up until June of 2023. Now, during the course of their relationship, this person is claiming that Zion engaged in controlling, he violated her, he threatened her. It was sexual, physical violations, emotional, financial violations, and it occurred in Louisiana, California, and other states. Now, I don't know exactly what financial violations means. Like what you're saying, like he used to give you a lot of money at some point and then he took it away. Like you were dependent on him to pay your bills and then he stopped paying your bills. I don't know what that means, but to me, that's a major red flag. It's a red flag to me because when you say these allegations began in 2018 and continued up until 2023, so you stayed and endured that with someone for 5 years, for what reason? And then when you say financial abuse, it's kind of like, hold on, but like, what do you mean, bruh? She alleged September 23rd, 2020, Zion Williamson and this person was both in Beverly Hills together. According to her, Zion Williamson graped and violated her. Apparently, the situation started when she was picked up by Zion's agent from a hotel and brought to Zion's home. Now, Zion arrived late. Now, apparently, when he arrived late, he began to call her names like stuck up and a B word. He demanded to clap her cheeks, and he graped her by pinning her down when she didn't want him to clap her cheeks. Now, according to her, Zion took her phone, threw it across the room, choked her, and withheld her phone for a period of time. Let's be clear here. I'm not saying none of these dudes are above the weirdo allegations. A lot of these dudes, I mean, and God knows how many times this happened, a lot of these dudes we think are real and thoroughbred dudes, and then their dirty laundry comes out and we find out they're actually weirdos in real life. But why I have a hard time believing this and why I feel like a lot of people should, first off, these aren't really specifics. You don't really give an agent name. You don't really give like too many details to where, we could confirm this is true. This happened apparently when they were in isolation, just them. So it's a he said, she said. Also, too, bruh, when you speak on something that horrific, like getting your womanhood taken violently, being like brutalized, and then you tell me that happened in 2020, and then you continue a relationship with this person who took your womanhood up until 2023. But that's not just that, though. Being brutalized and having your womanhood taken away violently, and then you tell me the following month you was with him again. An astounding 17 days after her womanhood was taken from her violently, he forced himself upon her, allegedly brutalized her, broke her phone. An astounding 17 days after that, her trauma was apparently gone, and she was back in his grip again. All right, because she would claim that the defendant, Zion Williamson, raped her again on October 10th of 2020. Now, apparently, when the plaintiff, which is, Jane Doe, when she mentioned visiting a friend in San Diego, Zion became angry. He threw objects at her. He picked her up, threw her to the ground, pinned her shoulders, and violently raped her again.
Oh, I got
He
you.
took her cell phone and laptop, preventing her from contacting anyone for help or seeking medical care.
I'm sorry. Let me grab these super chats real quick. My bad. I missed one from downtown, 296. He says, I'll never forget that Friday, Coop, went 5.5 hours to stop mid-show. Like, hold up. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. One of the best. Bro, like,
Access denied.
I heard CDT Beast talking about he can go 8 hours. I don't see how y'all ninjas do it, bro. Bro, going 5 hours without using the bathroom is even one thing, bro. Dudes be live streaming for like 24 hours. That's what I'm saying. Salute to, this is random, but salute to Top Pro. He wanted me to do that 24-hour live stream for New Year's. I said, what? I said, give me $1,000. Nobody came up with $1,000. And I wasn't mad at that because I did not want to go for 24 hours. I don't even know what would I do for 24 hours, bro? That was crazy. Salute to you from downtown. Appreciate you, bro. Got you downtown. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Random says, men like Zion will never learn. Out here banging human blow-up dolls. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. And it comes to, I agree with something that Flacco said earlier, man. Messing with women who have nothing to lose. Like, yeah, man. Like, you just can't. The corn star, the Mariah Mills, who halfway plastic, he choosing that chick out of his baby mom. I get it. She kind of thick or whatever, but she already had another man's baby. She was a fucking camera girl, bro. She was a camera girl. I'm telling you, I found her damn camera name for research purposes only.
Oh my!
I didn't view any of the content. I was just on my research deal. That's what I'll take to the grave with me. May not be true. But the point is, man, he has to choose higher caliber women. Bro, I say this, random. I don't know anything about this. I've never been balling like that. Quiet Storm says, Coop, don't ask again because I'll pay it to be an asshole. Yeah, bro. I've never been in this position, but I would like to think this is why guys who are public figures with a lot of money, random, this is what I think they hire like professional escorts. You know what I'm saying? Like high-end escorts, because I would like to think, of course, I don't know. I've never had a high-end escort, but I would like to think that those part of having those high-end escorts that cost you a lot of money is they're obviously attractive, but they also come with some discernment, some discretion. You know what I mean? That's what I would think that I'm making an assumption. I'm coming from an ignorant standpoint because I ain't hiring no fucking high-end escorts. But you would think that if you just got to get your rocks off, those would be the ones you would do it because they're going to shut the fuck up. But hey, who knows, man? Salute to you, Randall. But yeah, bro, messing with low-quality women, man, corn stars. And Mariah Mills got a bad BBL, bro. She got a bad BBL. I don't understand dudes who like the plastic chicks. They got the blow-up titties and all that. I just don't understand that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Cardi B, like the bitches have plastic. Like I don't understand how dudes like that. But to each his own, I suppose. So to Jay Gray, Mariah nasty ass snacks on Gooch like finger foods, and Jay Gray. What's even better is that Mariah was mad when 2 years ago when Zion got his baby mom pregnant for the first time. She was mad because it wasn't. That's what I said in my video. I just did. She was mad it wasn't her. And she was mad at Zion because Zion made her like take out the weaves and shit. Like he made her like rock like some braids like a sister. And she did not like that shit.
Access denied.
Because Mariah Mills, believe it or not, is a bedouin. She liked the white dudes. But so she came over to Zion for the bread. But it was like, oh, this ninja won't let me rock my weave. Let's get back to it.
But why couldn't you seek medical care after you left? I mean, you wasn't with him in perpetuity. He forced himself upon you twice violently within a 17-day time frame, brutalized you that badly, but yet again, you were back with him.
Thanks for the tip.
It's hard for us to get the blame, man, as people who are just spectators, because y'all put us in y'all business. It's hard for a spectator to... Because there are women who actually go through this. And women who actually go through this speak on the trauma, the mental toll, and how hard going through that just one time is. You mean to tell me you was going through something like this on a routine basis and you stayed? I don't think there's enough money in the world that would make a woman who truly go through this experience it multiple times. But yet, I guess him being a really famous NBA player, like that made you stay, that made you endure this. Listen, man, I don't believe it, bro. Usually when the allegations are super broad, right? Usually when the allegations aren't really specific, don't really have timestamps, don't really have someone particular who could vouch for it. Like, for example, we just did our last video on Desiree Perez and her daughter's lawsuit. The daughter is naming psychiatrists, professionals, actual people who are involved in the storyline. So that's how a story that's credible goes. These like overgeneralized, super broad like allegations, bruh. I don't know. I don't see any credibility in this whatsoever. But they continued and they listed out a slew of allegations that took place between 2020 and 2023. So these allegations took place in California, Louisiana, Texas, and Oregon, and it spanned over from 2020 to 2023. Just look at all the allegations we're about to go through, okay? Defendant sexually and physically violated plaintiff multiple times. Defendant strangled plaintiff with force that she feared for her life and lost consciousness multiple times in California and Louisiana. Defendant suffocated and or smothered plaintiff by pressing his hand over her nose and mouth, preventing breathing and causing her to fear for her life multiple times in California and Louisiana. Defendant violently struck plaintiff with great force using his hands multiple times in California and Louisiana. So, listen, if he's almost sending you to God, right? If he is smothering you and almost sending you to God, taking your life away, why are you following this man from multiple states? If this happened in California, why are you going to Texas for it to happen to you again? Why are you going to Louisiana for it to happen to you again? But it continues, all right? So, defendant violently kicked plaintiff with great force using his feet multiple times in California and Louisiana. What else would he kick you with? All right, to me, using his feet was not really necessary because we know. All right, that's implied. Defendant confined plaintiff after GRAPE or the violation incidents multiple times in California, Louisiana, Texas, and Oregon. Defendant threatened plaintiff, including threats to kill her and her family members multiple times in California and Louisiana. Defendant monitored plaintiff's location, called her repeatedly, followed her or sent friends to follow her, took and went through her phone and laptop, entered her apartment without permission, rifle through her belongings, and lay in wait at her apartment in California and Louisiana. I'm sure he was probably paying for this apartment, but if this is true, Zion, you's a weirdo, right? Now,
let's see. Salute to Let's Talk with JVJ. Look, I'm at the point now where if there is no police report, you're going to have to prove it to me. Until then, I don't believe you ladies. Facts, bro. I gotta close my window. These motherfuckers with this goddamn construction as soon as I start my live stream, bro. What I was gonna say. Oh, something else just hit me. We start back movie night this Saturday. We gonna watch Sinners. Make sure that y'all join the channel's Discord this Saturday. I just Googled it just to be sure. Sinners will be available to buy or rent on digital platforms July 3rd, which is tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So we gonna stream Sinners this Saturday night on the channel Discord. I've been owing y'all a movie for a long time. And whenever we stream a movie on Discord, I like it to be blackity black, black, black. So we back on movie night this goddamn Saturday.
Goddamn right.
And share yourself to the homie JVJ too. Let's go.
I'll be real. This is probably the only thing I could probably believe is true because Zion is super tender, like super tender. Right? And it continues. Defendant threatened to throw and threw heavy objects at
tomorrow,
plaintiff's body, causing injury in California and Louisiana. Defendant used force and or intimidation to rob plaintiff of her car keys, phone, and laptop without consent in California and Louisiana. Defendant filmed plaintiff without consent and threatened to distribute the blank videos and images when she wanted to break up in California and Louisiana. I'm going to just go out on the limb to say, man, Zion Williamson, who's worth $100 million, probably is not going to post videos or images of him piping you out on the internet, bruh. That, like, I guess that's revenge for you, bruh, but that could ruin literally like hundreds of millions of dollars in deals. Like, that's not even, that's cap. But here's where Zion's worst nightmare begin to come true. When allegations like this come forward, you don't really have to worry about the one that's coming forward, because usually you could squash that, right? You could get rid of that, bruh, all right? Especially if it's not true. But now what you have to worry about is money-hungry attorneys will now start looking at every woman you've ever been with. And if those women are willing to come forward and make allegations, now it's just the game of the numbers because they understand you're Zion Williamson. You have Nike contracts. You have $100+ million in probably sponsorship and deals that you got to protect.
We got
you
that
don't want for 20, maybe 50. Bro, you an NBA player, bro. You've been with 100 women since you've been famous. Maybe 1,000.
Like, thank you, Flacco. Make sure you guys join the channel Discord. I got it right here. I'm going to throw in an audible. We're going to play my old video from like 2 years ago. I remember it thinking it's pretty good. Watch it be terrible. But it talks about his first baby mom. But one thing I'll say about Zion, and again, I just dropped the video yesterday or the day before talking about it, is that one of the things about Zion to me is that, hold on one second, man. I'm gonna let him cook again. I gotta close this window. I don't know if y'all can hear this construction going right outside my house. Hold on one second.
You don't want for, let's say, 50 out of that 100 or 50 out of that 500 that you've been with that you probably played, only clapped once and kept it pushing. You don't want for those women who are salty and bitter to start coming forward. All right. So to me, that's the crazy part. That's what you have to worry about. Well, it looks like, his nightmares is coming true because now Mariah Mills is taking to social media, and she's alleging that Zion also did similar things to her that the lawsuit is alleging.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims,
this bitch ain't no victim.
I just hope we all get justice, and the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
Zion, you done, bro. Tony Busby is watching this right now, bro, rubbing his hand like Birdman, bro. Tony Busby only sees dollar signs right now. he's about to rally up 100 women, bro, and get at you, bro. It's over. Once the rabbit hole has been explored, it's no coming back, bro. The doors has been opened.
So, Quiet Storm, the crazy thing, Quiet Storm, she's not.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
She's not one of the Jane Does, bro. But again, I've been following the Zion thing for a couple years, so I kind of have what I would like to think a little bit more insider information. Ever since Zion got his baby mom's pregnant the first time, she was pissed, Quiet Storm, because it wasn't her. The other chick got knocked up, and she been mad about this shit ever since. And I said in the video I did the other day, when that shit hopped off with Zion, this bitch was on Twitter for 2 weeks straight tweeting. This bitch tweeted at Zion Williamson so much that Twitter suspended her account because she was tweeting at this ninja for 2 weeks straight. I'm not talking about 9 to 5 bank hours. No, this bitch was tweeting 24/7. Anybody who remember that, let me know in the chat. This crazy bitch was tweeting at Zion for 2 weeks straight. Like, just mad and talking. She went nuclear, says DeMarco. Talking shit, hoping, I hope you blow out your knee, you fat, stanky bastard. You got sleep apnea. She was saying everything. You stink everything, bro. It's crazy. So let's look at, let's see. We're going to listen to it. This is Mariah Mills contacts Tony Busby about the Zion Williams. She just wanted for clout, bro. She is just in here. Mariah Mills is just in here for clout. That's the only reason she's here for. Let's listen to this quick, because I don't think I can play it, but this quick video of TMZ listening to Mariah Mills contacts Tony Busby.
There's people speculating that you maybe are Jane Doe. What's the deal?
So, before I answer that, I would like to say I really hope all the victims, including me, get justice, and things that have happened in the past with him and with anybody else, everything gets resolved, because a lot of us don't deserve that. And I just feel like a lot of things have been swept under the rug for so long, and I feel sorry to the victim. I've been through a lot of stuff with him, and it's just shocking.
Skinny boy, what's the matter with you, bro?
Has this suit that you saw drop just now giving you any feelings like, hey, or inspiration to file your own grievances, your own suit?
I don't want to talk about that right now without my lawyer present, but I'm just shocked, and hopefully he changes, and the victim and me and everyone else can find comfort and move past all of this.
Any message to Zion himself?
Zion, I hope you can change your ways and just change, because this is disgusting what you're doing to everyone, and it's just not right. And this is not the man that I met a few years back. This is not who I thought you would become. This is not a representation of your job, and this is very serious. And I just hope you change your ways, because your job and your family and your legacy is on the line. This is serious.
And there you have it, bro.
Zion's career is over with, and it's not.
Get out of here, bro. But yeah, bro, she's just hopping on the train, because that's exactly what she did a couple years back. That's actually what she did. Let me grab the super chats real quick, and like I said, I'm gonna flip over to the video that I played, just so y'all can see some foolishness with his child's mother. Stand by 1 second. Let me acknowledge super chats of the good people. Salute to MK1980. He says, Coop, did you hear about the lady who owes $35,000 on food stamps after bragging about it on the internet and is now going off online about losing it? I didn't hear about that particular one, but here's the thing. There's a lot of what you call rage bait out there. It's rage bait, but it's also a lot of people lying online because it'll get them attention and they'll go viral and people will be watching their content. The reason I say that is because I know there's a couple white chicks on TikTok who do that shit. One of them chubby, and then the other one, I think not so much. But they get on there and they say shit like that, and I've seen them get fact-checked by other people on TikTok who actually work for the food stamp departments. Not saying that the person that you're talking about, may very well be accurate, but I think that plays a part of it too, because some of these women hopping online, talking about all these food stamps they getting 6 figures in food stamps and shit, and a lot of it is fake, but they do it to trick the algorithm and get more people into watching their content, because they have a bunch of other broke hood boogers running over there. Oh man, she got $35,000 in food stamps. So that's what I'm saying. My whole thing is just be a little leery about that particular type of content, because a lot of them just want to go viral. So they should be up there saying shit. I could be wrong though. About I don't know the details about the exact one you're talking about. Salute to you, MK 1980. Salute to Jay Gray. He says Mariah num the goose like Cookie Monster. Salute to you, Jay Gray. Salute to Ellis with the $5. Can a woman's hood be taken if she's a sex worker? That's a great question, Candy.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
That's a great question. Can a woman's womanhood be taken if she's a sex worker? I saw somebody else in the chat say you can't take it can't be taken. I'll put it on the poll. Salute to you, Ellis. Thank you so much. This is Erroneous E with the $5. Controversial, but I'ma say it. Oh man, what you got? There are times with women where no doesn't always mean no. Been there. Context matters sometimes. They want you to try hard. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely, man. So you think it's fake, says MK 1980? I think some of it is. I'm not saying all of it is, but I definitely think some of it is, because you'll see the same women doing the same thing, just changing different numbers. Like the one white chick that I know, a lot of people been using her clip. I can't think of her name, or I would bring up her TikTok, where she's white chick, she's in the car like, I don't want to have to work, and then I owe all this money in food stamps. They're gonna take my BMW, shit like that. So I'm thinking of one particular woman in particular. But yeah, bro, they fake shit all the time. Like another thing that's recently that they're doing now is faking dash cams. People are creating their own dash cams and they're faking it as if they're real dash cams. Like people send me a bunch of clips and I've had to watch them and go through and verify them. Like, oh no, this one is actually fake. So that's another thing that they're doing too. People just want their content to go viral and make money. So now people are like actually faking content, So yeah, bro, it's real like that. Salute to you, Erroneous E. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, bro, yeah, man, let's just be up here. Nah, definitely, it's some content. Again, this is a woman who, okay, I was with him for 5 years and I keep going back. Somebody takes your womanhood, like Flacco said, but you're gonna keep going back for it. Okay, salute to you, Project Leroy, for the $5 super chat. Black males today are susceptible to these types of lawsuits with no black legal class to counter these threats. Flacco isn't saying that part. That's true, Project Leroy. That's very true. How do you fake a dash cam, says Be Wide? All you need is a cop car or what looks like a cop car, a body camera, and then you just put all that shit. Like, I'll give you an example. Stand by 1 second, Be Wide. Let's see. Let's go to the clip that we had earlier.
This horny hen got caught banging a dildo in 4K.
Think about it. And this is just from a content creation standpoint. All you need is to have somebody in the car doing something stupid, and then all you need to do is add a template to show like the date and all this kind of stuff that's in the right corner. 2022, August, August the 9th, and the time. That's all you need. And nobody's gonna be able to verify it. Like a couple of those fake dash cam clips went viral recently. There was a woman, it was a black woman where a cop pulled up and she was tossing her trash out behind her law office. And she just happened to be a black lawyer and it was a white dude. And it seems ridiculous. That's another thing with the fake dash cams. You can usually tell because they're kind of over the top. So yeah, man, that's how you fake. All you need is a fake looking cop car, a body cam, and add a template. That's all you need, bro. Content creation, people. All right, salute to you, Project Leroy. We're going to move on. I'm going to play my clip. Salute to G-Rap. He says, I would rather beat off the chimpanzee corn than watch 12 seconds of Mariah Mill corn scene. Zion should be ashamed. That's what I'm saying, bro. Watching her get DP by 2.
Cracker ass, cracker.
All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. I'm going to react to my reaction hashtag interception on some inception shit. Let's see. This is a video I did June, damn near 2 years ago to the day, June 8th of 23. So let's go right here. MK says, wow, nothing is real anymore. Yeah, bro, you just gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it, because I seen a couple dash cams, and I was like, this is so crazy, it gotta be fake. And that's when I realized, like, oh, people are out here faking the dash cam because people are gonna follow the algorithm. As far as content creation, people are gonna follow the algorithm. Dash cams have gotten stupid popular the last 2 years. So people are like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit. So yeah, so they can fake it. It ain't really much to do. All right, let's go. I used to like that. Why is this chat so big?
The name Zion Williamson came up because apparently he's about to be a daddy. He's about to be a dad. He's about to be a dad. And the person who's about to make him a new father is not the person that was on social media talking about him. A girl by the name of Mariah Mills calling him out by name, giving vivid details of their encounters with one another. She's a porn star. Where am I going?
I started to make that drop. I've always loved that part of Stephen A. She's a porn star.
Man, you only played 29 games last year, and you missed the season before that. What the hell is taking you so long to get healthy? Well, now I know. You're young, you're not married, you can do what you want to do. It's a damn shame she's putting your stuff out like that. Need to cancel her. But there's a bigger issue here. I mean, she's a porn star. Well, one would surmise she's kind of an expert at whatever it is she does. You know, I've been waiting for the leg injury to cure to heal, Zion. I've been waiting for a while. You've been waiting for a while. I mean, damn, bro. No wonder you ain't healthy. I'm talking about your legs. We need those legs spry. But you can't get healthy. Your lower extremities were compromised.
I love Stephen A. You can say whatever you want about Stephen A. Smith, man. I've disagreed with him on numerous occasions throughout the years. Hate him or love him, that dude is funny. And I love this part in this rant.
She's a porn star.
Yeah, if you guys are unaware, news broke a few days ago that New Orleans Pelicans. Oh, that's a long time ago, man. 2 years ago, we ain't even had a plaque yet. Superstar Zion Williamson was having a baby, and it hit social media like a storm. So let's check out the footage. So we go to the New York Post. This is from yesterday. Zion Williamson and girlfriend revealed they're expecting a baby girl. Zion Williamson is going to be a girl dad. The Pelican star is expecting a baby girl with his girlfriend, identified as Akima. The couple celebrated the exciting news with a gender reveal party at a lavish mansion on June 3rd, according to her IG. And the video she posted, I found both of them. In the 4-minute video, Williamson and Akima can be seen cheering as pink fireworks burst out behind the scene that read boy or girl. So there you have it. This is this woman's IG. Her name is Akima, and she goes by Concrete Rose online. Here's a picture of her and Zion. Looks like they're happy as could be, and it's just as of yesterday. The thing that I thought was weird was this. But if you remember in the story where Stephen A. Smith was talking about, she's a porn star. What he was talking about is this is the woman that's pregnant with Zion's child. Apparently, once this came out on Instagram, another woman who goes by the name Mariah Mills, who's an actual porn star you can go look up on the hub, had something to say about this. Let's go to the tape. Porn star Mariah Mills make bombshell Zion Williamson claim after girlfriend's pregnancy. I think this is Mariah here on the left. She's obviously an attractive woman, but she's a porn star. Oh, well, I was calling her attractive. Plastic anyway. Went to the New York Post after Zion Williamson and his girlfriend Akima announced that they are expecting a baby. Thanks for the tip. Star Mariah Mills went on a Twitter tirade claiming that she had recent sexual relations with the NBA star. On Tuesday night, Akima posted photos of the apparent couple's gender reveal party, and she is pregnant with a baby girl. This set off alarm bells for Mills, who claims she has been with Williamson in the not-too-distant past. Let's look at a couple of these tweets. They got them right here on the page. The Mariah Mills lady right here. Not bad looking, but again, it's cornhole, man. It's not real, bro. And look at some of these tweets she sent. The first one, it says, better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late. I'm telling y'all, she said it. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. She was mad because His baby mom got knocked up and not her. That's what this is the Twitter rant that I was talking about. She ended up getting suspended because she kept tweeting about this nigga for 2 weeks. You better hope I'm not pregnant. This disgusting ass corn star.
Filthy motherfucker.
The petty is strong within her. I was with you last week in New Orleans and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you, Zion. What have you done for Zion Williamson besides help him ejaculate? Extract the semen from his penis, man. What have you done exactly? I'll let you fuck me so many times without a condom, and this is what you do to me, a hood rat that does CPN. You're putting my life in danger, fucking all these hoes raw. You know what, Zion? You're putting yourself in danger for sticking your raw dick inside of a corn star. Like, of any sort. I don't give a damn if she did one scene 25 years ago. I warned you about trapping type hoes, Zion, and you didn't listen to me. I know the game. Fuck you, and congrats again. The bill was too high, so you had to scrape for crumbs, and when you couldn't see me, oh, it's busy. Yeah, whatever. But here's the thing. So when the story first broke, I saw it on Twitter, and that was about Zion being pregnant. The Mariah Mills is just some random porn star who just jumped in the mix to put her name out there just to get a little bit of publicity, clout. But I remember looking on Twitter and seeing that so many people not speaking kindly of the woman that Zion impregnated. And I found a couple clips. Here's one of them.
Like, you's a punk ass bitch. Listen.
Oh! This is the scrap if y'all never seen it. If y'all never seen it, this is the scrap that Flacco was talking about. And this is the very first clip I saw of his baby mom look like somewhere in New York scrapping it out. I tried to censor the titties. This is the mother of your child. Titties out. Why are they whispering? A couple things. One, them whispering, telling them to fight quietly. You know what reminds me of a scene in that movie, The Other Guys.
You wanna go?
I wanna go! Get him, kick his ass, man. Yeah, how do you like that? This is become a death hole. Pull his hair. I love it. Oh, that hurts so good.
Very sorry for your loss, man.
It's a lovely hat.
I love your shoes.
It's fine. It's fine. Go, go.
That's one. And then the second thing is this. That's woman you chose to impregnate. Any woman that's willing to just go out here and have a fist fight and just scrap it out and have no problem throwing punches with her titties out. Because I had to blur that, y'all. Titties was titting. Side note for a second.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
Back to the point. And so people were on Twitter was saying she's 30, he's 22, and they was just saying she's just some dumb porn star herself. I thought it was weird, and this is her Twitter right now. She says, I'm not 30. The fact y'all trying to make me older than what I am is crazy. And you know what they're saying right after that? No, you 29 and an athlete chase. 29 isn't better, bro. Y'all ruining the whole franchise. 20 is basically 39, but for real, like, what are we talking about here? I thought it was so weird because people were talking about both of these women. I know Mariah, but also whatever her name is, Concrete Rose, whatever her name is. They were saying they were both porn stars, but I couldn't find anything other than a couple of videos online. But I knew something wasn't right, man. When there was smoke, there's fire. And thank you, Twitter. I had to do some deep dive. I put my detective hat on, people, to bring you guys this ridiculous coverage. Why I put so much effort into this. But I found what I was looking for, and that's her actual online alias. The alias where she was really doing the dirt on. And here's what I found. So look. So anybody, I'll freeze the screen, research purposes only. If you want to see Zion Williamson's baby mom in all her glory.
Oh my!
That's her core name. Rosalina0328. Bro, I remember doing so much goddamn research for this video. And it got, like I said, it got age restricted. So I thought this was a pretty good video. And so far, I was remembering it correctly. And it got 1,900 views. God damn it. Dirt on. And here's what I found. So I found her name. This is Rosalina Nonsense. From what I can tell, she's definitely a cam girl at best. Here's a couple of links right here. Yeah, even if you click on some of the images, I'm definitely gonna have to blur all this out. So click on these images, and these are 100%, 1,000%. I don't know what I was thinking. I was still new to YouTube. I tried to blur out all that shit. I shouldn't even have added that to the video. I was new to YouTube and still learning. Got a nice body. That she does, but I've always said this on my channel. If you know a chick and you can Google her. If it's a real name, it's a travesty. But if you can Google her or her IG name or her TikTok name, Google that plus the word nudes and find her naked on the internet.
She belongs to the streets.
Also know from our IG, because it's on her same IG page right here. They were saying this on Twitter before I even seen it on IG. At one point, she was dating Bootsy. Not only dating Bootsy, she already has another child. So he got with a single mom. So I really don't have much to add to it. Zion, I wish you the best. I hope the best for you in your future endeavors. Bro, you're 22, kind of young to bringing the baby into this world. You got the money. The money's not the problem, man. You this woman's meal ticket, bro. You gave her your precious seed, bro, and she just hit the lottery. Man, 18 years, and she hit that shit at 30 years old. It's not going to be long before Zion regret this. As a matter of fact, I got proof. Let me show you guys two things real quick. Here's one of them. This is her YouTube page. At least it looks like they made a page for this video with the comments turned off, ironically. And it's only a 4-minute video, but I just want you guys to hear the first few seconds of it. Baby shower that they did. And it's also watching their video in its entirety and seeing, you know, how nice it was. Reminds me of a talking point that says so much in these spaces, and that so many of our women don't really look for marriage. Baby shower is their wedding, because I was just thinking that when I noticed how elaborate this baby shower was. But listen to what Zion says in the first couple seconds.
My baby.
It did, Pierre.
You're gonna see this at some point. I don't know what the future holds, but mommy and daddy love you. You don't know nothing else in this world. Know that mommy and daddy love you. Life.
And what I was looking at was the way she was looking at him. Look how she was looking at him when she said, I don't know what the future gonna come. She's like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
well, Zion, you fucking up, man. Hopefully you don't do it again, man. Let this be your one baby and your one extremely expensive mistake. Congratulations on that incoming arm baby, by the way. And on top of that, he sound like he on some different stuff, like going to Corn Hub and just ordering the stars. Because one other video that I've seen of allegedly Zion's future baby mom, and I'll play it real quick. I forgot about this. No wonder this video got. I didn't know no better. Salute to Don Neo Pepe. He said the road to 50K facts. I remember that. It's been quite a journey. Yeah, I was on the road to 50K back then. This is baby mama, yo. What the hell do I know? This is the Weed Head talking on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think after party in the comments. Hit that goddamn subscribe button. We on the road to 50K. My name's Theo Coop, but you can call me bitch. Do better squad.
She's a porn star.
I hadn't watched that video in forever, bro. That was a good video. I'm not saying it because I did it, because not all my videos are good. I've been in the game long enough to tell you, that video was shit. Oh, that was a good video. That was a good goddamn video, bro. I just knew that video was going to go viral, man. I fucked around and got age restricted. Oh, man. What, they got 1,900 views now? Damn you. I want to blame YouTube, but that was all me and my still being new to the platform. But great outro. Yeah, Maria, that was a good outro, bro. I had fun making that video. I remember it, but God, I was so disappointed it didn't get any views. But y'all see the point. But the bigger point is that this is the woman that he chose to have kids with, man. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We still got a bunch of content. I'm about to go to the next video. Let me grab the super chats real quick. But that's the woman he chose to have kids with. She was fighting in the streets with her titties out. Awesome video. Damn, appreciate you, Mike. I just wish she got more views. I was so disappointed. Like, man, I was researching. I was spending hours trying to find her corno name. That Rosalina. It took me hours to find that shit. Let's see if I miss any super chats. Salute to Remnant Princess, respectfully.
What it do, baby?
Salute Theo, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Remnant. Hope everything is going well with you and all my family over in the United Kingdom. Oh, man. I forgot about this shit at the end. That's hilarious. Salute to you, Remnant. Make sure y'all subscribe to Remnant Princess. Remnant, feel free to drop your link in the chat. Go Krieger says he saw her do that split and fell in love. Yeah. And like I said, she was already, I don't think she did any like hardcore corno scenes, Krieger, but she did the cam, was it cam whores? Whatever it's, the cam girls. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what exactly the title is, but you know, them chicks be on the cam, you know, jerking, some smirking, doing whatever.
Oh,
Scissor me timbers.
But that's the woman he chose. Zion didn't choose. He just loves going raw. That's a fact, Tamar. That's definitely a fact. Let's move on to the next clip. Thank you so much.
This horny hen got caught.
Get that crazy and it's not over in a sense of he's absolutely done. It's over in a sense of the career that we
get out of here. And then all right, we move on to the next clip. Rest in but this is the last thing I wanted to say about Zion that Flacco didn't speak on, and I kind of mentioned in my old video. One I said in that old video, all right, I give you one kid. Now she's gonna had a second baby. But Zion's contract is not fully guaranteed. Cam horse is crazy as OBN. It's something like that. I don't know the technical term for it. I just call it cam horse. But Zion's contract, if you guys know, I know a majority of the fellas know, if the women, if you don't know, NBA contracts are guaranteed. You sign a 5-year, $150 million deal, you getting that 5-year, $150 million. There's no doubt about it. But with Zion, because of his issues with injury, off-court issues, and then his weight, he still got his big second contract from the New Orleans Pelicans, but they put certain clauses in his contract that they normally wouldn't have to put, but because of off-the-court issues and him being injured, missing so many games, they put those stipulations in there. And basically, I just looked it up because I did a video the other day. 2025-26 season, no, I actually believe they could cut. He still had my whole point is he still had 3 years left on his deal. They can cut him after the NBA Finals. Once this season is over with, they could cut him right now. Do I think they will cut him? I don't think they will because Zion is such a phenomenal talent. But I even Googled it. And I'll do it again right now. Just to know I'm just not up here talking. Let's see. I'll do it right now.
Thanks for the tip.
Stand by 1 second, and then I'm grabbing if I got some more super chats. We move on to the next clip. I just want to show you guys this. Is it true Zion Williamson has missed more games than he's played in his career? And let's see what Google has to say. Yes, it's true. This is the crazy shit. Zion is only 24. Yes, it's true. Zion Williamson has missed more games than he's played in his NBA career. He has played 214 and missed 268. And here's the other thing. The bigger point that I'm trying to make is that they could cut him right now. Do I think they're going to cut him? No, I don't think they're going to cut him just because he has so much potential to be great. But he's going into his 7th season. He's going into his 7th season. And that just made me think like, no, he ain't a rookie no more. It's not year number 1. It's not year number 2. It ain't year number 4. He's entering his 7th season. And then on top of that, he has never clocked 1 minute. 1 minute in the playoffs. And I'm not no dude that's like, I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. I want everybody to be great. I don't want to be that type dude like, oh man, you missed. But dude, missing more games than you played and you still only 24 now, you're supposed to be entering your prime. You're supposed to be entering the prime of I've been watching basketball my whole life. You're supposed to be entering the prime of your career in your late 20s. He's still in his early 20s. And a lot of people like to compare his weight issues to like Charles Barkley, which I don't really think is fair. Like Charles Barkley, Chuck came into the league kind of chubby, then he got in shape. And then he was in shape for his entire career to the end. Zion came into the league. He came into the league as a rookie out of shape and still struggling with his weight issues. He down there in New Orleans eating all the, beignets, eating all the gumbo, everything. So that's what my thing with Zion is that, bro, you already have the issues with your weight, missing more games than you actually played. Your team ain't going nowhere, even though they've made the playoffs. He just never played because of injury. But, dude, you could be shorting a career that should last you 15 years, bro. Remnant says, I don't know anything about basketball. That's fair, Remnant. That's fair. You over in the UK, too. That's fair. But you could be shortening your career, bro. Your career could be ending soon. And I looked it up on this contract. They could cut him after the NBA Finals, which starts soon. Salute to Indianapolis. So salute to who's going to the finals. I've never thought I'd see an Oklahoma City, Indianapolis Pacers finals. But salute to everybody over in Naptown. I know we got a bunch of people, and Erroneous E and a couple other people that Erroneous E know down in Oklahoma. But after these NBA finals are over, they could cut him. They can cut him his contract to be over. Again, I don't think they'll do it because he's that big. He has that much potential. But his next 3 years are not guaranteed. So that's the other point. They may not cut him they might not cut him now, but if he don't get his head out his ass in the next 2 or 3 years, they might release him, bro. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's not being a professional athlete. It's not all about on the court shit. It's especially not when your off the court shit is outweighing the things that you do on the court. So that's just my 2 cents. And we'll move on to the next subject. I just had to state that, man, because that was crazy when I looked at that. How are you missed more games than you played after 6 years in the league? It's incredible. So let's move on. Let's see if I had any super chats. Salute to, I got this one here from Remnant. Salute to Squeegee Kid with the $10 super chat. What you got, Squeegee Kid? Talk to me.
Great cash, homie.
In between work meetings and ninja listening, look over at Scoop. Oh, man. Coop telling YouTube I'm innocent. Shout out POP. Anyway, back to the shadows for me. Salute, chat. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Squeegee Kid, the very first channel member. You better say that man's name with goddamn respect. Ronnie's E said, we building a dynasty over here. OKC in 5. I ain't mad at you, E. I ain't mad at it, man. Oklahoma City deserves some love, man. It was messed up they didn't win back in 2012 when y'all had Russ, James Harden, KD when they was young boys, man. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Man, I was so disappointed in that video. I did all that work thinking I was journalist Cooper, investigator Cooper, trying to find all the information only for YouTube to say, huh, Coop?
Access denied.
Hilarious. Salute to you, Squeegee Kid. Salute to Remnant. I love me some Remnant Princess. Salute to you, Remnant. Make sure y'all subscribe to Remnant Princess. You know that's my family. That's my UK family over there. Appreciate you, Remnant. Let's see. Chad Harvey says, more disappointing, Zion or Ben Simmons. See, bro?
Thanks for the tip.
I will put it on a poll, man. I think they both were super disappointments. And I think both of them, again, I hate to sound like the old man, but I think both of them, especially, oh, damn. I know Ben Simmons don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's good.
Ben Simmons just don't care, bro. And I think that's a lot of things that's happening with the league now. And I don't know if it's money or just an attitude or just the difference in attitudes between generations. But a lot of these we talked about this before, a lot of these young guys don't give a shit. They get that massive contract and they're like, fuck it. I don't care if I play. I don't care if I miss. You go back to people like the late Allen, not the late, oh, excuse me, I almost killed him off. The great Allen Iverson, represent Virginia. Allen Iverson used to talk about how he had to play every game, especially on the road, because on the road, he might go to Milwaukee, he might go to Indiana, and those people don't have that much money. And they might be able to see me one time a year. I got to make sure I go out and see them. Where it seems like the attitude has definitely changed, man, where it's like, I got this bag, this guaranteed contract. It don't fucking matter if I play 5 games or 10 games or 20 games. You know what I'm saying? And I also don't think the media, I think the media is a culprit in it as well, because the media, and I truly blame sports media for this, they have dumbed down the NBA where it's all about championship or bust.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Let's see. More disappointing. The correct answer is Greg Oden says, nice. Greg Oden got hurt though. Nice. If it's a little bit different, at least in my opinion, if you're someone who just got hurt. But the media has also dumbed down the regular season. I didn't expect to get into sports talk like this, but they have dumbed down the regular season. Only thing that matters now is winning the championship. So players are like, shit, it don't matter if I play 80 games or 60 games, because at the end of the day, if we don't win a championship, y'all gonna say we didn't do shit anyway. So let me move on. I don't feel like talking NBA talk with Cooper all day. All right, let's move on to the next clip. I got something here that you guys, I don't know if you've seen, I didn't see this till last night, that apparently due to, I'm going to put that on a poll too, Chad. Give me a second. I'm going to put on a poll, Zion or Beard. But apparently, Shannon Sharp, I'm about to play this video right now, that Shannon Sharp, the Nightcap podcast, you know, you guys got Shannon Sharp's channel, and then you have Nightcap with Ocho Cinco, and they go on tour so often. They go on tour to different spots, and they do the shows live, you know, generate a lot, make some money doing that shit. But apparently, I guess because of Shannon Sharp's issues recently, if you know what I'm talking about, that his tour got canceled. So I didn't even hear about that, but we're going to play that video here in a second. Salute to Tavar. What you got, Tavar? Zion has arthritis pain. Okay, maybe that's true. Zion has arthritis pain. But man, he's 24. I mean, he's 24 though, bro. I think a lot of his issues, just like everybody else, Tavar, in life, I think so many issues come from weight. People having bad knees, whatever, because they're overweight. High blood pressure because they're overweight. Diabetes because they're overweight. I think a lot of people's issues stem from being overweight. Maybe even his arthritis because he has to keep his weight under a certain amount, and he seems to have to struggle doing it. Some players do. Some players don't, man. He just seems to be one of those people. Salute to you, Tavar. Salute to Remnant with the $20 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Yeah, the tour was canceled, says G-Rap. Salute to you, Remnant, with these $20 bombs. She said, I know I've been inactive, but I will never disappear from this squad. Salute to you. Thank you so much, Remnant Princess, for help. I'm going to actually make you one of these show sponsors as well. Thank you so much, Remnant. Always showing us love. Great to see you back in the chat. Salute to you. Rob P. over that $20 bomb. He says, Morning Coop, acknowledge me. I got you, dude.
Acknowledge me.
You got a problem with Remnant Princess or the homie Rob P, you can fight me.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me!
Salute to you, Rob P. Thank you so much for the $20 bomb. I'll make you another one of our show sponsors as well. Thank you so much, Rob P. Salute to MK1980. Just say no to wigs, weeds, BBLs, or bonnet. Or no cash. Thank you.
Access denied.
MK1980 always reminded me of the show's commandments. The Do Better podcast is a weed-free zone, lady. Snatch that wig off. Thank you so much, man. All right, we're gonna move on to this next clip here. Let me get back to it. I believe this is coming from the homie. I forget what's AQ. I think that's AQ. I played the video of his before. I think this is AQ. Shannon Sharp announced they'll be canceling the Nightcap tour, man.
Before we get to the game, guys, I want to make an announcement. Guys, we've decided to postpone the Nightcap tour. We look forward to seeing you guys in summer of 2026. It's going to be even bigger, even better. But Ocho and I have come to the conclusion that this is the best thing as of right now.
Look at Ocho.
Was to postpone the tour. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you in 2026. Some of you guys that have already got the tickets, you probably received the emails and further instructions. But I want to thank you for your support. Ocho and I want to thank you, and everybody at Nightcap want to thank you. But we postponed the tour until 2026. Now,
look at Ocho. Oh, let me move it. I'm over homie's face. But look at Ocho. Ocho ain't did no scandals. Why he gotta lose that bread?
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Fumbled is his surcharge. He says, look at Ocho's face. That's what I'm saying, bro. Ocho ain't have nothing to do with nothing. But he gotta miss the bag because of Shannon Sharp. And I used to rock with Shannon. But Shannon was the same one who was on Ocho's head about being late and shit to the live stream. But this ninja up here fumbling the bag, bro. Shannon Sharp.
You filthy motherfucker.
Man, I feel bad for Ocho, man. Just look at his face. He can't even pretend. His face is exuding exactly how he feels. Now, this is why they say a woman can take down an empire. Understand that, fellas. That's the power of a woman. And what's so sad about this situation? This chick is only 19, bro. That's so, and listen, I gotta keep it real. That's all you know, Shannon Sharp is a sucker, bro. And it's why I tell you all dudes, bro, don't feed the birds. Treat a bird like a bird. Because once a bird peep that you a sucker, she's gonna eat you up. She's gonna be rubbing her hands like Birdman. Ooh, I got one. Now, based on his actions, it also affected Ocho's money. So based on your sucker actions, it also affected the people around you. That's why once a man is in a leadership position, he have to conduct himself like a leader all round.
Facts.
But you can't put yourself in a leadership position and still do sucker shit. It don't work that way. Life don't work that way, brother. I keep telling y'all, you can't level up in life and still entertain bottom feeders. because they're gonna pull you down. This is sad, bro. And here's the thing, of course, they had to cancel the tour because they couldn't get any sponsors. It's simple math. Nobody wants to support someone like Shannon Sharp, especially when he offered a 19-year-old Caucasian woman $10 million. That is screaming, I did something wrong. And it's sad, man. It's just sad because, again, it's not about Shannon Sharp being a sucker. It's based on his position and the people that he's affecting. It never ends well, man, when you're a sucker. And I keep telling y'all, money only enhances who you are. So if you was a sucker back then and you came up on some money, you just gonna turn into a bigger sucker to the point that this man is offering this chick $10 million. How much of a sucker can you be? It is what it is, man. Fellas, learn from this. Learn from Shannon Sharp, bro. All right? And in case y'all missed the whole breakdown, this is the breakdown of what transpired. Check this out.
I don't know if they broke up or not.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Thanks for the tip.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
She even talks like a 19-year-old, bro.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
That shit is crazy.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
I want to put on the poll.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in.
Thanks for the tip.
I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public.
Thanks for the
Big
tip.
black guy chokes small white woman.
BY says it sounds like AI to me. It's definitely edited, BY. I at least give you that. It's definitely edited.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what you did to me.
Exactly, CDT.
Okay, well.
Well, what?
But the first thing I took from this when I heard it was, look, he was living in California and moved to Nevada. She moved from California to Nevada too. So if somebody's being abusive to you in one state, why would you move to the next state with the same nigga who's abusing you? I don't know. Me personally, I found the red flag with that personally. And then the next thing is this sex tape that's supposedly coming out. Shannon said, put the whole 30 minutes out or 10 minutes, whatever it is. I guess there's some part in there for 30 seconds because Brought that up. Shannon brought that up. He said, I believe he's going to release 30 seconds of it. Whatever that 30 seconds is must be nasty and violent and fucked up. If you don't want to put the whole 10 minutes and you reducing it to that 30, it must have been WWE in that joint. Elbow off the top of the bed, off the thrower against the dresser. You white little bitch. Come here, suck big black dick. Fuck you talking about? You want nigga dick? I get that part. I get it. Because I tell white bitches you want that nigga dick. But it's consensual. They agree. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I've been doing this in a different realm from him. I never made it as a professional athlete. I've been out here shaking and juggling these bitches since 20 years old. I know what you up to. I know when a bitch try to bait me in a text message to say some dumb shit. I ain't writing it back. You right. And I'm not writing nothing back.
And this is what I actually agree with Cameron on, what he's talking about right now. I agree with this wholeheartedly.
You can't get me to write a damn thing back when I see what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Then you gotta know. And see, that's the fucked up thing. It seemed like he trusted her from the conversation I heard. You gotta read the signs like, I don't want to get choked. That ain't something you usually say. Hold on. You don't usually talk to me like this. Why are you talking to me like this now? Yo, I'm gonna hit you back. Boom. And then you know when shit ain't right, you be like, when you answer the phone, they be like, hello, hello, hello. They setting up. Oh, I can hear you now. They done set the call up. You gotta read all these signs, bro. And you gotta think about this, right? This is why, and a lot of people call this nigga Uncle Tom, and he don't like black people, or this, that, and the third, et cetera, et cetera. This is why Stephen A. don't get into no shit like this. And I'm gonna say none of us is above it, knock on wood, but he knows he works for Disney. When you work for Disney, a sex tape can't be coming out like this.
And Cam is spot on. That stiff, tooth-ass ninja's great. Yeah, I got to give it to Cam. Cam is spot on this particular topic, and he brought up a great point right there with Stephen A. Smith. If you heard Stephen A. has went on other people's podcasts and talked about him interacting with women. If you gonna bring up any noise, I'm cutting you off. Like it's not no back and forth, because I know the person that I work for. I know that I work for the goddamn Disney Corporation. I can't be out here on some fuck shit. So if you're a woman, that's why, go back to the Zion clip I played from 2 years ago. What did Stephen A. say in the beginning? After he said, she's a porn star. What else did he say? He says, he's talking about Mariah Mills. He was like, all right, you got a baby on the way, but then you got the corno chick. She out of pocket. You need to cancel her. That was what he said verbatim 2 years ago. You need to cancel her. So Stephen A., say what you want about him. He always been strict about not having the wrong chick in your corner and letting that woman, and you losing the bag over said chick.
You can't be admitting that, 30 seconds of this shit was kind of rough. I'm letting y'all know. Shit get a little wild. But didn't he like 30 seconds get what? Yo, this is Mickey Mouse in there. What you mean 30 seconds get wild? I think that Disney's getting a little more lenient because of shit like Pat McAfee. Cursing at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Not just that, Shannon had a little sex tape that he admitted to, nothing visual, just vocal. So I think it's a little more lenient, and I hope that Disney does keep him. I'm rooting for him because I do believe this is a shakedown. But when you start getting the video evidence and vocal evidence, and
now it seems like it is a shakedown, but the problem is this chick had this well planned out to the T, to the point where she had Shannon Sharp mad comfortable. This man felt like he was living out his fantasies. But see, that's the problem with when a man is making money. His ego confuses him. He don't even know how to be rational or how to be logical. He's thinking, man, I'm getting all this money. I got the young snow bunny. He's going crazy. So she's kind of egging him on. Yeah, I'm into that wild stuff. Choke me. So he's going along with it. And the whole time, she's just trying to line him up, man. And he fell right into the trap because, look, let's be real. This is looking dark. Check this out.
Shannon offered to settle these accusations.
Yes, there was a settlement offer made by Mr. Sharp. I will only generally say to you that it was in the tens of millions of dollars demanded by the plaintiff in return for her silence. That's under any definition commonly understood. That is blackmail. And Mr. Sharp was willing to pay an amount in the tens of millions of dollars.
What's up, lazy
but no
bone?
final agreement could be reached. And we thought we were still in the middle of discussions when, without warning, the mediator, who's a retired judge, ourselves as lawyers, without any prior warning, still thinking that we were close to a final agreement, the plaintiff and her lawyer from Houston filed a case in Texas, publicly accusing my client of lies and willful,
You messed up the
harmful
camera.
lies by using the rape word when it was she knows, 100% knows, and the evidence will show that she knew that this was entirely consensual. So we were of the belief on our side that we had an agreement without any warning. Not even the mediator, who is a retired judge, was given a warning out of courtesy. This case was filed and the public charges went throughout the media before we even knew that the discussions were over and the case had been filed.
Mr. Davis, last Friday, Front Office Sports reported Mr. Sharp was in line for a $100 million deal for his podcast. On Sunday, the lawsuit was filed. Is there a timing issue here?
This is one of those two facts line up one after the other where everyone can draw their own reasonable inference. So I have a reasonable inference. It's my reasonable inference. Others might disagree that they're very related, that this plaintiff was looking for money. What she does on OnlyFans was for money in role-playing and virtual fantasy with men who pay her. At the end of the relationship, it's not known yet, but it is a fact that the plaintiff started to charge Mr. Sharp money, so the relationship became transactional. This is who she is by the facts. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just describing two facts, that she charged him money or asked for money. She's on OnlyFans and charges people money to do role playing. And that for that reason, I'm going to let the inference be decided by everybody that her knowledge that Mr. Sharp was about to receive a very lucrative contract based upon his talent and his abilities. And he's extremely capable on television and very knowledgeable, not only as a great former professional athlete, but I believe as a very credible and likable television presentation, that he has great value in his podcast and his positions on television. She knew that, took advantage of it, and I have described this in my opinion, it's my opinion only, that this is classic definition of blackmail, especially when you know the party you're blackmailing is about to be making a lot of money. In my opinion, that gives the greatest leverage to a blackmailer, and I believe there's
Thanks for the tip.
inference that one led to the other. Others might disagree. I'm sure Mr. Busby would make his own argument that this is not blackmail and that this is reasonable and that there's nothing to do with Mr. Sharp's sudden announcement by somebody else, not by him, about a lucrative contract, had nothing to do with the plaintiff suddenly deciding to break off negotiation after she was offered tens of millions of dollars and suddenly to file a lawsuit. And why she did that and why her lawyer did that is up to them to explain.
The next question is coming from Edward Lewis from TMZ. I just want to be clear, Mr. Sharp did make his accuser an offer in the tens of millions of dollars range, correct?
In the multiple of 10. That's all I'm willing to say at this point. But yes, the answer is yes, in multiples of 10 million, more than 10 million. I'd like to condition my last answer as I was not in the room for the mediation effort. It is possible it is only 10 million as the last offer. So I'll at least say at
Thanks
least
for the tip.
10 million, subject to my confirming whether there were any numbers exchanged higher than 10 million. So let me correct what I said, that it's at least a $10 million offer that had been made and that they walked away.
What's so sad about this? She is slow cooking this dude. Fellas, this is why as a man, once you decide to level up in life, you gotta get rid of your vices, bro. You gotta get rid of your distractions. In order to be fully disciplined, you gotta know how to deal with distractions. Whatever your vices are, that's gonna be your downfall. That's how it's gonna come at you. And listen, just because he offered to pay her 10 mil, that don't mean that he's guilty. He was trying to protect his brand. He was trying to protect his bag. But you gotta get rid of that monster in you, man. Once you decide to keep messing with a Jezebel, bro, that spirit, you gotta fix your inside. That means your inside still hasn't fixed. Even though you evolving in life and you getting money, but that spirit right there, bro, that's causing you to pay these Jezebels, that's always gonna be a downfall. Always. If that's your energy, if that's what you're going after, that's gonna be a downfall.
I'm telling you, dog. Bitches will fuck your whole shit up.
Salute to AQ, man. We're gonna move on to the next clip. I think this comment by MRL is spot on. Shannon has spent years working on his image. Speech pathologist, image consultants, but he let this young heifer reactivate his damn Geets chip. Now he will pay for it. Sad, bro. We can grab the super chats and we move on to the next clip. Let's see. Salute to Erroneous E with the $5 super chat. I know why Ocho's standing by because he's been through his own stuff himself. But Shannon needs to publicly apologize to that man after the case, though. That's a fact, bro. I give you that.
Thanks for the tip.
I think that's more than a fair Erroneous E because I think Shannon has been hard on Ocho at times. Sometimes Ocho deserved it, but it's another thing. It's kind of like holier than thou or kind of little brother in him. You know what I mean? But I think after this, yeah, he definitely should apologize in public. I agree with you, E. Good luck to the Thunder, bro. Let's see. Salute to Quiet Storm with that $25 bomb.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to the International Quiet Storm with the $25 bomb. He said, this is why as men you have to be careful about who you associate yourself with. It's a fact. Just being associated with certain individuals can cost you millions. I've seen it with my own eyes. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him, man. Excuse me. That's exactly right, bro. And like I said, this kind of similar with Ocho. Ocho losing on the bag because of some shit Shannon did. Excuse me. It's goddamn construction. Ocho didn't have anything to do with anything, but still he lost the bag, man. But absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Just being associated with certain individuals can cost you millions. I've seen it with my own eyes. That's a fact, bro. And I'm going to make you our show sponsor. Give me 1 second, Quiet Storm. That's a fact, bro. You definitely have to watch the company you keep, man. So the skinny boy, I hope my phone call would just doesn't leave. You stupid, bro. You are stupid, man. Give me 1 second here. And we move on to the next clip. We got a video coming from Mona D. I actually had another video lined up, and then I saw Mona D had dropped a video last night about the same subject, so I decided to use her video instead. Salute to Skinny Boy, you stupid, bro. Salute to from downtown. He talked all that ish about Deshaun Watson. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's another good point. Divine Photos, I see you. That's another good point, bro. He talked all that shit about Deshaun Watson. Yeah, that's a great point, man. That's a great point. Salute to you from downtown. Salute to Ellis All-Star with the $10 super chat. What you got, bro?
Great cash, homie.
What Shannon did is not that bad. It's just bad because it's on audio. If you find a partner, you accept the fact that they have sexual history. But if it was on video, it would be completely different. Let me see. If you find a partner, you accept the fact that they have a sexual history, of course. But if it's on video, it would be completely different. Man, I'll give you this. I don't take all that shit like I'm gonna choke you. You're gonna pay for this. I don't take that as he means it in a legitimate way. Like when next time I see you, I'm really gonna choke the shit out of you. Like I said, if my phone calls got leaked because I talked about this, I said my love language is threats of violence. I threaten all my people with violence. That's just how I talk. That's just how I joke. So I don't think the issue overall is that big of an issue, but it's just perception. It's perception because they say perception can equal reality when you have such a high profile occupation. That's what it is, a high profile occupation. And then also it comes in at the same time where he had that $100 million deal coming with the new podcast or podcast partners, if you will. So that's what I think it is more than anything when you're a high profile person. And you also got to remember, this is America, when people can just sue you for anything. And then on top of it being a black man, you're never really going to get the benefit of the doubt anyway. This is an older dude fucking a younger chick. It ain't really more than that. Do I believe he assaulted her? No. Like Cameron said, she followed him from LA to Vegas. If someone is assaulting you, raping you, taking your womanhood on a regular basis, you're not going to fucking follow them, okay?
Bang! It's good.
You're not going to move with them. In my opinion, it's nothing more than two people hooking up and then one of them just looking for the payday. Just one of them looking for the payday. That's what I think it is. But it's all about perception. It's all about the perception. And that perception is you got a high profile man who's older, who's a black dude, and you got this white woman on tape saying, "Oh, you beat me, you manipulated me." And I think Cameron made a good point, even though I think that audio is likely altered. I think Cameron made a very good point. When she was the very first time I heard that call, and she said, "You're trying to manipulate me." I said, "Oh, she's just trying to get him to admit some bullshit over the recorded call." And my dusty ass don't have anybody trying to extort me. So if should know this, if I know this, I would think that Shannon should know this. But it just boils down to being kind of similar with Zion. It's the caliber of women you choose to interact with. That's just what it is. Do I think it's life and death? No, man. I don't think it's life and death. But I do think that it's got blowed up probably out of proportion because a celebrity, black man. It is extortion. I agree, T. Peterson. It's clearly extortion. And you have the age gap as well. Salute to you, Ellis. Let's see. Salute to Project Leroy with the $5 super chat. Shannon Sharp, this better be your standard going forward. She either sign the NDA or get the F out your way. And you got 5 seconds to choose. Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing, Ellis. I'm glad you brought that up, Project Leroy. That's another thing as well. Because I heard that about this case as well. She refused to sign the NDA. If you refuse to sign the NDA, why would he fuck with her?
Bang! Bang! It's good.
If you refuse to sign an NDA, why would you still mess with her, bro? That's crazy on his part. If that's true, if that's in fact true, salute to you, Project Leroy. And you got 5 seconds to choose. Exactly, bro. And if you just hell bent on messing with her, she refused to sign the NDA, why would you even entertain her, man? That's crazy, bro. Go get you another 19-year-old white woman if that's your bag. And I need to put that on a poll, too. I got more disappointed Zion or Ben Simmons. I got a poll question. This is to the fellas in the chat. Squadettes, cover your ears. Y'all ready? Fellas, y'all in the race play?
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Y'all in the race play? Like y'all letting a woman
Cracker ass cracker.
call give me that nigger dick. Man, I'll lose my hard earned and lose my shit, bro. Like, what? You banging somebody? Then again, I don't really mess with white women. Banging some white chick and she give me that nigger dick. Oh hell no. Theodore Cooper, nope.
Access denied.
I should put on a poll. Is y'all in the race? But you can't call me that shit. If I was in my early 20s, I'd probably be like, this bitch, and probably ignore it just to keep going. But now, hell no. I will lose my motherfucking mind. I know my... Bitch, if you don't get out of my goddamn house...
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Man, get your cracker ass
Cracker.
back to Crackerville. Get the fuck out of here. I'll lose my shit. That's absolutely nothing to do with nothing. But them talking about that camera, talking about that shit, man, hell no.
Access denied.
Hell no, man. I can't. No, man. I'm gonna put on a poll, man. Y'all deal with that. I couldn't deal with that shit. Salute to Divine Photos. He says, Coop Squad, salute Coop Squad. Shannon's no different than this generation that loves to simp. As the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me. That's a fact, Divine Photos. That's a fact, man. And like MRL said earlier, he's been through too much to shape his image to have it go out like that. But it's kind of similar. Well, not similar. Well, kind of. There's a few things you can correlate with Will Smith. The Will Smith slap. Will Smith, years building up his image, then for one day to get all come down, you know. But I think Will Smith will obviously be able to repair his career. Salute to you, Divine Photos. From downtown said, I'm going to come. That's great, bro. That's great.
I'm gonna come.
Joe Smith, I beg your pardon, Theo Black and Beauty. I'm saying, bro, I couldn't ride with that, man. Salute to you from downtown. Salute to Rob P. Back in that super chat. Shannon was willing to give the OnlyFans girl $10 million of his $100 million to go away, and she thought she could get more. And that's another crazy thing to me, Rob P. That's the crazy thing. Now, here's the question that I will ask. Maybe y'all can answer it. Maybe Team Peterson can let me know in the chat. If they gave him the $10 million, I'm guessing, and excuse my ignorance, but I'm guessing that if they gave him the $10 million, that means it wouldn't go to court. The news wouldn't break out, right? If I'm giving you $10 million, that means this lawsuit goes away. I'm hoping that's part of it, because I wouldn't want to give you $10 million and the story breaks anyway, and I still get looked at as a creep, even though you done pulled even though we've settled out of court. That's one. But then the other thing, that's what blows my mind, Rob P. If Shannon offered you $10 million, why the fuck you didn't take it? You some goddamn 20, I think she's like 21 or 22-year-old girl now. You some broke ass 21, 22-year-old girl on OnlyFans. Why would you not take $10 million? Why would you not just take the bag and go? That's crazy to me. So I'm guessing that's probably came from their lawyers, like, I'm assuming. But I'm thinking her lawyer's crazy. I would have took that 10. But maybe that's just me, man. Maybe that's just, I don't understand that. Salute to you, Rob P. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. This is Don Neo Pepe, channel member for 7 months. Shannon looked like he stutters calling for a text. No, he got a lot better, man. But I think he used to stutter, but he got much better with that. Salute to you, Don Neo. That's hilarious. Chad said, Skip somewhere laughing his ass off. Yeah, Skip had this situation too. Whatever happened with that Fox Sports 1 lawsuit? Skip was allegedly trying to bang the hairdresser. Talking about he offered $1 million to hit. Don't forget that, y'all. Don't go nowhere. We got a couple more clips to play. Don't forget that Skip Bayless was offering that chick $1 million for the kitty cat.
I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay.
Skip was trying to pay, but I don't know whatever happened with that lawsuit though. But the lady said Skip was offering her a meal for the kitty cat. $1 million? Shit. Salute to you, Chad Harvey. Salute from downtown. I just bust out laughing in Subway so loud. I'm gonna cop. Salute to you, bro. Rob P. back in the super chat. It would have went away, but old girl got green. That's what I'm saying, Rob. Me and you right here, Rob P. Because I said that when it first happened. I said that, why in the hell wouldn't she take that $10 million? Why wouldn't she? She 24, man, you could take that 10, probably, a third of it goes to the lawyer? Or maybe, let's even do half, Rob P. Let's say, I don't think the lawyers take half, but let's say they take half. You get 5, she get 5. The lawyers get 5, you get 5. You still 22 with $5 million that you haven't even earned. Man. Take that money and run. But yeah, bro. Exactly. The lawsuit is still going on since Project Leroy. Okay. But yeah, man, Skip Bayless was talking about, I'll give $1 million for the cat. Oh, man. Salute to you, bro. That's hilarious. Appreciate you, Rob P. All right, let's move on to the next clip here. Oh, salute to James Sampson with the $10 super chat. What you got, Mr. Sampson? If they settle out of court, she have to sign an NDA or the judge will put a gag order on her. Okay, unless it's something like Cassie, this is a different story. Exactly. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, if I give you the $10 million right now, that means this case go away. I wouldn't have been mad at Shannon for giving away 10 when he potentially got 100 on the table. That's just that math is math. And I know some fellas wouldn't do it just off general principle. And I understand that. Me, I would have gave it a $10 million. Just shut up, get away from me. I never want to see you again. Make this go away, especially when I got an incoming 100. But yeah, man, I think either her or her lawyer got a bit greedy as well. Thank you so much, James Hansen, for the $10 super chat. So we're gonna move on to the next clip. This is a clip that I wanted to play. Did y'all see this? This nurse who got fired on TikTok. What is up with these women with this attention-seeking bullshit? They gotta have attention no matter what. This woman was, I saw this last week too. This woman was at work. I don't know her location, but TikTok found it. And she was live streaming while handing out medicine. And the people in her chat was telling her, you shouldn't be doing this. It's a HIPAA violation. No, it's not. I'm not saying nobody's name. Cooper. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I was thinking this stuff. Oh, man. You know, she's in there giving out medicine. Cooper, here's your penis shrinking pills. I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. But yeah, she's handing out medicine. They're like, don't say nobody's name. I'm not saying nobody's name. Merrick, here's your pills. Like, just straight violating. And she's still going while people in her chat is telling her, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's still just running her mouth, bro. Still just running her mouth. All right, so I was going to play somebody else's video, but then I saw that Mona D literally dropped the video right when I was setting up my live stream last night. So Mona D, we're going to your video. Nurse gets fired for live streaming at work. Let's see. Wasn't that live stream? Here we go. I think.
Y'all are starting to make it look like they give out nursing degrees for free. Y'all, please start being so for real. Why did I see a girl on live at work during med pass, and she ended up making a mid-air? And she's on live saying patients' names. Oh, you have got to be so serious. And this is why I always say, you don't necessarily have to be smart to be a nurse. You don't. And some people get so mad at me when I say like, oh, I did this and I did that and I had straight into nursing school. That means nothing if you have no critical thinking skills. They can't teach that.
Okay. That part.
I don't put up a new poll. I'm in this with more disappointing Zion or Ben Simmons. 76% says Zion. I'm gonna put up a new poll. Fellas, you in the race play? Goddamn cracker. All right, let's get back to it.
TikToker and LPN Yaz Scott is under fire after live streaming during her shift. And what happened next is a masterclass in what not to do as a healthcare professional. While passing medications to a patient, Yaz decided to go live on TikTok.
Oh my God, y'all just be on here doing the most. Just relax.
Yes, ma'am. You do mornings. Yeah.
Healthcare girly. Okay.
Can you check the pills, see if they're dry?
Let me get a glove on. Nope, they feel dry, girlfriend. I'll lose my license if I'm showing patient information. I'm not showing any patient information, so just relax.
Hang it up. And during that live stream, the patient said their full name out loud. Because it was live, that information was broadcast with no filter, no edit, no protection. That alone was already risky, but it didn't stop there. Viewers actually caught her making a medication error on live. People in the comments pointed it out in real time. And instead of taking accountability, Yaz ignored the warnings and kept going. She insisted she wasn't showing any patient information, but then turned around and said, if you see patient information, just holla, as if that made it okay.
If y'all see some patient information, then just holla, but I'm not showing nothing. I'm just at work, so
Y'all make a nigga want to smoke.
I'll be just doing the most. This is not sanitary, but
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I've been working on my own now. Actually, y'all, I just started this job. I've only been here for probably about a month. Actually, it wasn't the wrong medication. It's just the lidocaine patch. Supposed to have it in the daytime, not at night. Oh my God, y'all are just nerve-wracking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna come talk to y'all for a second. Y'all are in these comments. Let me block this hoe. I'm just now reading some of these. How do I even block on here? Cause bitch, y'all, it was doing way too much. honest, girl, I love doing nursing content. As long as I'm not showing any patient information, I don't understand why y'all be on here doing so much. I'm gonna just block you, boo. Y'all be on here just doing too much. Girl, I know what HIPAA is. I've been in the healthcare field a very long time, even as a CNA. Like, I know what HIPAA is.
Concerned viewers kept calling her out, she started blocking them rather than taking a second to reflect or log off. Some begged her to stop, to be more mindful, and warned her that this could cost her everything. But Yaz doubled down. She brushed off the feedback. Eventually, she did apologize. But by then, the video had spread. The evidence was out there, and the conversation had moved way past her control.
You gotta be a different kind of dumb to get on here and record yourself on live as a nurse doing a medication pass. HIPAA! The worst part about it is this girl said a patient's name multiple times on here. Talking about something, I'm not breaking HIPAA. You can't see patient information. Girl, we can hear it. Then, baby, you made a medication error on camera. So now I know what med Betty Sue is on. That patient should and could sue the fuck out of you. Do y'all think that they're giving away licenses for fun? The board of nursing will come in your license before you can say I'm sorry. Like, people on the live are trying to warn you, like, girl, you're breaking HIPAA. Girl, log off. Girl, get off. Girl, get off. And she like, it's not that serious. Y'all dragging it. Y'all doing too much. For your 55 viewers.
For your 55 viewers. On top of only having 55 viewers in the chat. But they were telling her. I know Project Leroy is gonna like that shit.
Thanks for the tip.
Project Leroy is looking at the poll. If I could find out the 5% of ninjas who said yes. Project Leroy, if he could find out the 5% of people who say yes to that poll, I swear to God, he would block all y'all. And that makes me laugh. With that being said, they was yelling in her chat, don't do it.
Thanks for the tip.
Don't do it. He's still up here like, no, I'm gonna go. Don't, Mona D. They telling her, don't do it, Mona D. You're going to lose your job. Don't do it. She says, nope.
Access denied.
Don't. This is what she did. Nope.
I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
Telling her, don't do it, Mona D. I was about to play a clip from Kevin Samuels, a 7-minute clip last week. I had Pooh Man 313, I had International Quiet Storm, and I had Project Leroy say, Coop, don't play that because of copyright. Those my generals tell me, you know what I did? Listen. They're literally in the chat telling me not to play it. I'm like, okay.
Thanks for the tip.
Makes sense. My guys got my back. I'm not going to play it. What?
So you about to lose your license for 55 views. Remember, social media is social media. Your license is all you got. You need to protect that shit at all costs. Girl, get off the fucking live. You have to record of all things, you passing medication. Something where you should be focused anyways. You at the camera talking, looking, talking to the patient, at the camera, responding to people. Girl.
Let's be clear. People are not just reacting to this woman and her actions because she violated HIPAA, which is a huge thing on its own. But people are reacting to this woman's actions the way that they are because there's a growing level of frustration that we are feeling towards nurses in the United States regarding their behaviors and how they treat their patients. There was a whole bunch of videos, people talking about it, people discussing it, whatever, right? And so I'm looking in the comment section. On this video, somebody said, I found a complaint with the board of nursing. Unacceptable. That, it takes one person. It takes literally one person. Our page was private, but today she went live and I just happened to catch it.
Make better choices. Use me as an example, okay? What not to do. Thank you. Y'all did try to tell me. Y'all keep saying the same thing. I know y'all tried to tell me. I didn't listen. I didn't listen at the time, okay? I didn't listen at the time. But I did something, and when you sit back and you're like, dang, that was not right. That was not okay of me to do that.
You didn't sit back and think that. Is that normal? You didn't sit back and think that. You got in trouble. You were fighting those people when they were on your live telling you to not do that and to hang up the live stream. You thought it was okay. You said, oh, I'm not saying any patient information. You said that whole lady name. That lady whole name. I don't even care if they can't see the medicine. You don't do it.
Y'all learning, yes, y'all learning.
What?
I've always said critical thinking skills can be taught, but unfortunately, you have to have a base of common sense before that can happen, apparently. Never thought we'd be on here telling each other, don't go on live. If you are a medical professional, do not go on live while you're at work, clocked in, badge on, patients behind you speaking. I think a lot of new grads assume that the most common way of getting your license taken away or suspended is a HIPAA violation, and that's just not true. Nurse J is the first video I saw on this, but there was a nurse on live at work, and she was honestly doubling down, saying that what she was doing was not wrong. Apparently, she even made a med error, and here's the issue with all of this. You don't even have to have a HIPAA violation for you to get in trouble by your Board of Nursing. Your Board of Nursing varies state to state. They're not just judging you on HIPAA violations or med errors. They're judging based on what they decide is unprofessional, unethical, unbecoming. They leave it vague on purpose so that when something is presented to them, the board can decide collectively, is this unprofessional? Is it a violation? Is it unethical? Is it unbecoming of a nurse? Not only that, you're working with a vulnerable population, no matter what specialty you're in. There were so many chances to hit end on that live, but she just kept going. All it takes to be recognized is a poster in the background. Is the family member saying, I think I saw that nurse. Hold on, wait, I think that was the poster on the hallway that my Meemaw's in. You're cooked. You are expendable. They do not care. Please protect your license. Please protect your license. Please protect your license.
And this is exactly why employers put social media policies in place. Because we've seen this pattern before. Women working hard to build careers, to take care of their families, only to risk it all for a few likes and a moment of attention. These jobs aren't easy to get. Licenses aren't easy to earn. But one live stream, one ego-driven decision can jeopardize
Thanks for
it
the tip.
all. I'm not here to drag her. She's already going to face consequences. But I am going to say this clearly. Clout is not currency. A license is. You've worked hard to get where you are. Protect it. Don't trade your livelihood for a live stream.
And I forgot, I forgot, Sheila, we got a bunch of nurses in the chat too. I forgot, we do got a bunch of nurses in the chat. It's crazy.
And if you
crazy,
made it
Sheila.
this far, go ahead and like the video, drop a comment, and let me know what you think. Would you consider this a fireable offense or a teachable moment? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who might need the reminder. And if you're interested in how these social media policy violations are playing out across industries, check out my video on the flight attendant who went viral and cried after she violated her job's social media policy. Trust me, it's a pattern you don't want to ignore.
So we got another nurse on live passing out meds. Guys, listen, maybe Auntie Old. Maybe. Tell me in the comments, is this what the ladies are doing at the bedside now? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay? Guys, let's say it again for the people in the back. Do not go on live passing the meds. Nobody's beefing with you, babe. Nobody's beefing with you, niece. Nobody don't want to see you do good, niece. Okay? You're not supposed to do it because, one, I can tell you all the way from where I'm at that you're violating your institution's social media policy. I'm gonna tell you that. And whether or not I see the patient, I hear their name, I see the medication, there's too many chances for one little piece of information to creep up on the screen and somebody zoom in where it's gonna be a direct violation of HIPAA. Okay, so just don't do it. You wanna be a nurse and a nurse content creator, do the before you get in the facility and afterwards. Do the day off, right? Become a subject matter expert in your specific specialty. Okay, and then come and teach other people about it. Right?
And this just made me remember something. First of all, I didn't even know you could AI your voice, Mona D. I listened to this video last night. I was like, that sounds like Mona, but it doesn't sound like Mona. And hopefully y'all can't hear it. They got like, what's some shit's called? They out there doing construction right inside my house. They're doing the jackhammer right now, and it's pissing me off. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. But I said this on the Patreon recently, that before I started my channel, I started a different channel. I started a different channel just to learn YouTube, learn how to edit video, all kind of stuff, because I was a full-time courier. I was an independent courier. So I was showing people how to do courier work, because that's why this is the only thing I kind of really know. So let me learn YouTube, let me learn how to edit videos, and what my content will be about doing courier work. And I said all that to say this: even though I was an independent courier, I wasn't a W-2 employee. I was independent. I worked when I want to work and did all this kind of stuff. I made sure that whenever I was recording, I never recorded in our office. I never said the company name I was contracted with. I never gave any of those specific details. Oh, no, we can't hear CDT. All right, cool. I never gave any of those specific details just because I didn't want any type of conflict. In that channel that I had doing my courier work, I didn't even get to 500 subscribers before I started my other channel. So I wasn't popular or anything like that. But it's just the point that I had enough sense, not knowing anything about content creating at the time, to not show that kind of stuff.
Right? You become a CPR instructor, you come and teach people about it. I don't know, something. But the filming when you're at work, we can't do that. Do I think she should lose her license? No. Do I think she may incur some sort of disciplinary action? Very likely. But the main thing is, when things when one nurse makes a stupid mistake, right? And nurses do make mistakes at times, okay? We're imperfect. Depending on what that mistake was, the repercussion will happen to them, and then it will trickle down to the rest of us. Where in the future, it can restrict the opportunities we would want to take advantage of, right? It can restrict the amount of pay, or if we get a raise, right? Because they're going to say, well, if you have time to film TikToks and make TikToks at work, then you don't have enough patients. So no, we're not going to send any more nurses to that unit. You see what I'm saying? So nurses, stop operating like you got your license off of Amazon Prime. Like it's that easy. If you lose it, you can just go and tell them to send you another one. You get it in 48 hours, okay?
Or let's stop acting like people don't need these jobs, man. She makes a great point. Obviously, you work hard to get that nursing license, but people just film on the job like they don't give a shit about losing it. That's okay. If you're at McDonald's, I guess you don't really give a fuck. If you flipping burgers, you can go over to Burger King or White Castles, what have you. But people that's kind of setting their little careers, man, like, no, bro, why gamble it for attention?
Please.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't lied.
Hey guys, I did want to come up here and let you guys know what was going on. I told you guys before that I would be very open and transparent. The BON was contacted over 50 times regarding my case. My job was also posted online, and they were also contacted. As of now,
and they found her job and all that contact, because that's what people gonna do, man. I wouldn't do it. It would take. You had to be doing something extremely disgusting, or I probably can't even describe it. You have to you would have to be doing something extremely bad for myself. So like, oh, look for clues to contact you. But people on the internet ain't got nothing to do. 50 times they contacted her job. Now she's suspended, man. Over what? 55 viewers in your live stream?
I am currently suspended until the investigation is over. I do want you guys to know that I'm well aware, again, of how extreme and severe my actions were. You do things and you don't think that it's going to go viral. You don't think that it's going to be even seen. And in my case, it was. I woke up and I was all over the internet, and I had thousands of comments of people holding me accountable for what I've done. And whether it was advice, whether it was criticism, whether it was some sort of guidance, I've seen everything. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate the feedback. This was a lesson learned from me, and like I stated in previous videos, I hope I can be used as an example in the future of what not to do, and just give a heads up to these, creators that are in nursing, that are creating content, these people who are in school to be coming to the nursing field, just to be aware. And it doesn't matter who you think's watching, it doesn't matter what the case is, just to be mindful of the content that you're putting out.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh my God.
Good morning, guys. I did want to come on here. I'm just waking up for the day, but I did want to take a second to create this video to let you guys know that my family did create me a GoFundMe, which I'm so grateful for. This is going to be a long journey and a very long process for me. If you guys are able to donate,
I beg your pardon.
That was perfect. That was perfect way to end it, Mona D. Salute to Mona D. Make sure all y'all subscribe. That was a perfect way to end Mona D right there. As soon as she said she got to GoFundMe, I said,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I beg your pardon. Don't tell me she about to be out here begging. And then you ended it right there. That was perfect, Mona. That was perfect. What you got, DeMarco? Theo, great point. I had to fire a kid because he took a known Ravens player, AMG, for a joyride and TikToked it. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
The player contacted me and I was like, that's crazy, DeMarco. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. It's the social media, and I think it's kind of an addiction. I like the way you ended that video, Mona D. I think it was it's an addiction, man. It's an addiction because everybody want to be monetized, but then also it's the attention, man. It's the attention. That logo was dope. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mona D. That is a dope logo. Ain't nobody donating that, right? Alua, that's what I was saying. Like, bye, bitch. Let me grab the super chat so we move on to the next clip. Fellas, rock the vote. Squad. Fellas, squad members only. You in the race play.
Thanks for the tip.
6% says yes. 71% says not. 71% says no, not me. 22% says I'm gonna come. Y'all ninjas. I'm looking at all y'all in the 22%.
You filthy motherfucker.
You filthy son of a bitch. That's why I put the option in there. I know some of y'all wouldn't like the shit, but y'all want to bust that nut.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
Goddamn degenerates. Salute to the What We Know podcast. This is the reason pimps were relevant. They brokered the deal between the Trick and the 304. Bring back pimp and they save lives. I don't know if the world would agree with you, What We Know podcast. It's funny. Appreciate you, bro, for the $5 super chat. Salute to Cujo. Hope nobody hire these broads again to the homeless shelter with you 304s. Do your damn job. What the fuck? Yeah, we get a fresh batch of shelter puss. Salute to you, Cujo. Quiet Storm. This is why KS said avoid all health workers. He did say that, Quiet Storm. That's definitely a fact. What's the Nurse Dara? What you got, Nurse Dara?
What it do, baby?
I used to investigate silly nurse like this for the Department of Public Health. I'm saying it's crazy. And then salute to Jay Walker. Jay Walker said in the chat that you see so many women calling in from their jobs on Kendra G, which is a fact. But hell, you also see, and this blows my mind, Jay Walker being a veteran, seeing they call in when they in military uniform.
Thanks for the
even
tip.
saw a dude who was like that. He was like an E8 or E9. One of the highest ranking, one of the highest ranks you can be as an enlisted person. This dude been in the military 20-something years, and his dumb ass calling in there in the uniform is crazy to me. Salute to you, Nurse Dara. Thank you so much. From downtown says, why does everything have to be documented? Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Salute to you, bro. I just think it's the difference between the younger folk, man. Everything got to be recorded, bro. So the Project Leeward. It's like that fucker. Was it during this draft, Shador Sanders, when I think the GM's son from the Atlanta Falcons called him and prank called him, which was already kind of assholish, but then he recorded it and uploaded it online. It's like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
either him or one of his buddies. But it's like, that's how the young folk is, bro. It has to be documented, man. Salute to you, man. It's like, bro, I wouldn't want to be with none of y'all back in the day. Y'all telling on each other. And not even like purposely. It's just you gotta have that online clout. Salute to Project Leader. What you got, PL? Today's nurses be janky as fuck. And night shift ain't ish, right? Right? Maybe better watch which hospital you go to, PL. Salute to you, man. Salute to Devontae with the $5. What you got, Devontae? She is the example of women. She's the example of women holding themselves accountable, but still won't be accountable for their actions. Yeah, bro. And they was trying to tell her, Devontae. They in the chat telling her, don't do it. Don't do it. She's like, nope.
Access denied.
I'm going to do it. Only to come back, get suspended. Because these people want to just sit on the internet watching this shit. Ain't got nothing to do. Let me Google this chick. They can find something in the background. What's the name of this hospital? And contact her job, man. It's crazy. Now her license is suspended. And Mona D says she got 3 babies, man. Joe Smith says, did that coach get fired? Joe, I don't think he got fired. I think he got I think they got fined. Should have got fired. It would have been hilarious. Oh, well, it would have been hilarious if he got fired. I don't know if it should have got fired, but I think they got a big fine. Salute to you, Devontae. Yeah, bro. People in the chat telling her not to do it. And she's like, no, I'm going to do it anyway. From downtown says, okay, Julie, we get it. Go away, please. The white chick. Yeah, the white chick. Salute to FM. I saw FM in the chat. Said, bitch, you wouldn't have got fired, so shut up. Salute to you from downtown. What's up, Jay Walker, with the $10 super chat?
What it do, baby?
She says, go Jesus, I love you, squad. Thank you. Salute to you, Jay Walker. Jay Walker always supporting today's show. I said I'm done giving out my riches, but Jay Walker is one of the next ones. One I do.
Go Jesus, go Jesus, go Jesus, go Jesus. Jesus Christ, give it up for Jesus Christ.
Salute to you, Jay Walker. I got 3 people I want to give wrenches to. 2 of them I probably should.
Access denied. 2
of them, Jay Walker is probably one I should. 2 other people I probably shouldn't, but I might give them a wrench anyway. One day. Salute to you, Jay Walker. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Salute to Project Leroy. Bitch, we want to hear your advice. Now, exactly. You already got fired. Now she coming back trying to hear, no, ma'am, no mas.
Shut up, bitch.
Salute to you, Project Leroy. Salute to OB. She's more concerned about going viral than her job. Exactly, bro. And again, man, if your ass working at Arby's making roast beefs and don't give a fuck, that's one thing. But if you got a job that your ass can't afford to lose, get your head out of your ass and stop worrying about going goddamn viral, man. Salute to you, OB. And apparently she had been doing it multiple times. That's what Mona D said. She had been doing it for months. It's just the one day she ended up getting caught up. Salute to George Williams. He says, she got what she wanted. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bang! It's good.
She got the attention. You're right, hey, Mr. Williams. You're 100% right, bro. Salute to from downtown 2 out of 6 at GoFundMe. Bitch, you had a whole job. Exactly. At GoFundMe. If you don't.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
This bitch.
A goddamn GoFundMe. Bitch. That's why I'm glad Mona D ended it right there. Like, I beg your pardon. Get the hell off my screen. All right, we're going to move on to. Oh, shit. We already at 3 hours, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. No, I ain't going to end it like that. We have a dash cam, good people. And, oh, man. Y'all ready for it? We got burrito action. We got burrito action, and I'm here for it.
Acknowledge me.
We are in Edmonds. We're in Edmonds, Washington State. I always forget that's a state. We're in Edmonds, Washington. Unhinged woman gets a much-needed reality check after fighting police. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Oh my God! Is it a cat
No doubt,
on the
Mona D.
feet? You!
Angie, I'm in.
You!
On March 30th, 2023, police in Washington responded to an incident involving a couple engaged in an altercation at a restaurant.
You're not free to go. Sit down. Sit down right over here on the curb. I'm gonna ask you to sit down too. Sit down.
Yeah.
So
I know it's on here. It's obviously some kind of fucking government book.
Okay.
That was the whole fight. Was what was on these glasses.
Okay. Well, we'll get that all figured out. Yeah. Yes, these are the 2.
Hold up. Gurkri, how was you? Hold up.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
How was you live all that time last night? Y'all never played the dash. Y'all was up just drinking and talking.
Sir, my name's Officer Ballard. I'm with the Evans Police Department. The reason we're contacting you today is because we got a report of an assault occurring downtown. Can you tell me what's happening?
They were fighting over the glasses, apparently, according to
These
Angie.
glasses that he didn't want to let me have for whatever godforsaken reason. I'm like, oh my God, is there something so important on there that I can't have them? And so we got no fighting over it. So I'm like, okay, there's something wrong here.
Can you tell me what happened in that kind of argument, the fight that happened?
The glasses!
Yeah, I know it was about the glasses. What happened?
Dude, you have more than one pair of glasses. But for some reason, these were very patchal.
Welcome to death. Angie, how do you guys know each other?
We've been together 14 years.
14 years? Okay. I'm going to try to call the RP, figure out what they saw. Yeah, when I came around the corner, they were wrapped up like.
Because it is all because of the glasses. All I wanted to do was have lunch.
I saw a fraction of it as I came around the corner of the truck, and then they were already split up and walking one this way, one that way.
But it was all because of the glasses. I'm telling you right now, it's all because of these glasses. I promise you.
Were you trying to get the glasses from him?
No, I had them on my face.
Okay. So was you trying to?
And then, yeah.
This is in Washington State, from downtown Edmonds. Lady of class, let me know where Edmonds at.
I'm telling
It looks nice. Look like a nice area.
These glasses, for some reason, cause whole thing. So I'm like, what is so important about these glasses that, like, oh my god, we have to get in a fight to buy?
Aaron called Louis Anderson. That's funny, Aaron. That's actually pretty goddamn accurate.
It was all about the sunglasses. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I mean, I love him to death. I mean, he's the love of my life. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I love him. Like, there's no harm.
Okay, so.
And there's just, it was all about the sunglasses. That's it.
Oh, you got some videos as well?
It happened right in front of my car.
Oh, perfect.
They were watching as they were walking.
Yeah, I'll chat with you.
Nice, bro. I've never been to Washington.
So she was the primary aggressor there.
He was trying to
for
get
sure.
away. I got videos of him running away from her.
Perfect.
I thought, what is going on? Because I saw the arms going, and the guy was knocked down like this, and she just clocked him on the side of the head. And he went over, and he stood up, and he goes, stop it. And she's, you mother... And she just pounded him. And he kept trying...
She was throwing punches at him and chasing him.
Oh.
Hitting him.
Okay, so PC on her. Okay, gotcha.
I got videos of it too. She threw him to the ground. He was trying to avoid it.
Did you guys ever see at any point him fall to the ground?
I got it.
Okay, great.
Thanks for the tip. He was trying to get away, and she wrestled and let him.
All right, I'm gonna go arrest her.
She got him good.
Because he's saying he was grabbed by the backpack and swung down to the ground.
Yeah, I saw them wrapped up on that corner as I came around, and then when I came around that big truck, they were split.
Okay. Great.
But they're saying pretty clear she was the aggressor.
He was trying really hard not
to get away.
He was. He just kept pushing her away, and I thought I heard her say something about Ray-Bans, but I don't know.
Yeah, she said they were fighting over some glasses or something.
Oh.
She's not quite right in the head.
That's what happens when the sun comes out.
The sunglasses and a drink, that was it. And we got into this argument because of that.
Is it mainly because he didn't want you to drink? Okay, so it wasn't just about the sunglasses.
That's what started it. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here with this in my face.
Let's see. Dre says Edmonds is north of Seattle. It's a nice area, but drugs and homelessness is spreading even to the nice places. Yeah, bro. You have places like that here in Michigan as well. I told you I got a dusty ass cousin. He Detroit scum. He's up in Olympia, Washington. I don't know where that's at, but if y'all ever see my dusty ass cousin Clarence Cooper, get away from him. I'll say his name. Oh, I'm sorry. I said his whole name. If you were old school, you know I refer to him as C Gutter. C Gutter. That's all you need to know. That's what the family call him, C Gutter. All you need to know.
Down over there.
I'm not gonna sit down. I want to stand up. I don't want to sit.
Angie, I need you to sit
I don't
down.
want to sit down.
Well,
Okay, I want to sit. I don't want to sit. Okay, I want to stand, please. Can I please stand? I don't want to sit. I'm done sitting. I want to stand up. I don't want to sit.
All right, Angie, right now you're being detained. Don't move, all right?
He's being arrested for assault 4GD.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
Take off the jacket so we can.
Don't move.
Relax.
Better
Relax,
comply.
Angie.
You better comply.
Relax. Relax.
My car right there.
Relax.
You.
Stop.
Tina, are you?
You're dead to me.
Don't kick me. Do not kick me.
Why am I being arrested?
You're being arrested for
Arrested what? Assault
being
what?
arrested.
Where's the evidence, you mother?
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence, where?
Ma'am, do your best to
Don't
calm.
touch my. You're gonna open my wound. You better let go of the hand right now.
Where's the wound? Where's
It's
the
right
wound?
where you're fucking holding my hand. Let it go.
He can't,
My right fucking hand.
he can't
Dude,
let it
it
go.
was in it already.
He can't let it go.
I did.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna open up my wound.
Let's try to manage your wound. We'll
Top Pro says Coop docs his cousin. Can you dox someone if they homeless? My cousin told me he was staying in an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment with 9 other dudes because the rent was $1,500 a month. I was like, God damn you, Dusty, nigga.
Okay. Let the officers do
Domestic
their
violence
work.
or what?
Everybody got
Did you
Dusty
press
cousins.
charges? Did you press? Then why am I being detained?
You're under
Why
arrest.
am I being detained?
Don't
Thanks for the
resist.
tip.
You're arrested for resisting arrest. Don't let that happen.
Dad, what are you doing?
We're gonna walk you to a car, ma'am. Oh. Hey, no, it's rapper. Do we have a rap on scene?
Am I running?
Then why am I doing it? And why?
Let me get fixed.
Why?
Bring her back this way.
Thanks for the tip.
You glove up.
I hope you.
Isn't it right behind you?
Stop the bomb!
We can start.
Stop the bomb! Let's go, man!
And there might be one in the bag.
And motherfucker! Unleash and motherfucker! Unleash and motherfucker!
Can I come in, Austin?
No, I'm afraid you're gonna hit the ground. Don't hurt yourself.
Unleash him! Unleash him! Unleash
Stacy.
him! Unleash him! Unleash him!
Just
Unleash
maintain
him!
cover.
Unleash him!
Victim.
No! No! No!
What?
Huh? That to me, 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 that to me! Unleash the cannon! Woo! 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 Happy day.
Melanie, you ain't shit.
Shut up, bitch!
Let me in the mo- They're too tight, I can't even move them. They're too
Are you
tight.
talking about your handcuffs?
Yes, they're way too tight.
We'll work on
They're
those.
way too tight.
Can I come in, Austin?
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to check your
Dude, they're
handcuffs.
too tight.
But if you scream and yell and kick, then we won't be able to help. I want to help you out.
Okay, please, just a little
Will
bit.
you let me? Will you let me
promise.
take a look at them?
They're too tight.
Okay, let me try to get your hands. Okay,
I was
but you have.
asking, they're too tight.
All I'm going to ask you to do is hold still while I check them. Okay? Let me do that. I'll go check them right now. Okay, let me fix them. Well, if you calm down, I'll be more than happy to try to fix it. Let me try to, I didn't.
No better.
But let me try to fix them. Let me try to fix them. Let me try to fix them.
Man, chill.
Seated.
Oh,
They're so tight to me. They're too tight.
We're gonna take them off.
and I apologize. My apologies. Smell the roses. Thank you so much for the $10 cash app. She said for Happy Monday, Coop in the chat. Salute to you, Smell the roses. Thank you so much.
Just be comfortable. We have to bring it back this way now.
They're too tight. They're too tight. Ow. Tight. They're too tight. They're too tight. They're too tight. Can you please unleash them? They're too tight.
We'll get it.
Dude, do you not hear me? They're too tight. Do you have any idea how that feels?
We're gonna get this backpack out. That's our victim.
It's too tight.
All right, hey, we're gonna make it so you can sit in the police car. You'll be much more comfortable.
I want these to be. They're too
we're,
tight.
We're gonna take them off, but we have
No.
to get this on first.
I don't
Look
care.
at me.
No, I
We're
want
gonna-
you to please.
We're gonna take them off, but we have to put this on first. Let us do that. Then
Why?
we'll take them off and we'll
Why?
move to the front.
Why? Why?
Just let us work
I
through
asked you
this.
a question. Why?
It'll be more comfortable for you. That's why.
Why am I even in this thing?
Well, this is
Why?
because you kicked an officer.
You kicked me in the leg.
Oh my God! Is it a cat catch on my feet? Oh
Okay, so
my
hold on.
God!
One at a time.
Do you see this?
Accept them.
Are you paying attention? You see this garbage right here? Goddamn police brutality right here.
Bottom to top.
I love you with all my might, and you sit here and do nothing. You're doing nothing at all. Zero. You did this, didn't you?
Well,
You did this, didn't you? Intentional sabotage, you spy! You government spy!
Underneath the arms.
Government f***ing spy for the government! You Government spy Zachary Alexander Peterson. Government spy. You are a government spy. Zachary Alexander Peterson, government spy. Spy. You government spy. Look this up. Government spy.
Stop it. Get some help. Salute to Who's the Master, re-upping on the channel membership. I see you, Who's the Master. Salute to from downtown. He says, that's the mama from Goonies. Bro, that's great. That's great. You know what? I just remember something. I'm like 2 weeks late on this. Who's the Master? And who was that? Who was it? Skinny Boy was roasting the shit out of me in a SPC chat. Was that last week? Week before? I just walked into the chat, Single by Choices chat one Tuesday night, I think. And my name's in the goddamn super chat. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas just roasted the shit out of me for no reason. I just remembered that. Thank you, Who's the Master? And Skinny Boy, you son of a bitch. They just roasted me as soon as I came in the chat. Thank y'all. Let me grab these other ones real quick. Salute to Joe Smith, gifted us 1 channel membership. Appreciate you, Joe. He says, for the general, salute, bro. Them niggas just roasting me. That's some bullshit when you come into a chat and your name is on the super chat they reading. I ain't even do nothing. It was funny. Salute to you, Joe Smith. Salute to Devontae. Thank you so much, Joe. Devontae says, she sounds like Bobcat Goldthwait. I forget. I know who you're talking about, though. And at first I was thinking, like, this woman is kind of crazy. Like, might something be wrong with her. Until you see the end. When you see her in the handcuffs, then she go back to being normal. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with this chick. Unless it's bipolar. Like, you can turn the crazy on and off. Devontae, back in the super chat. Should we put her as a nominee for Burrito Bay on Dash Cam 25? She can get there. Burrito of the year. Salute to you, Devontae. I ain't mad at that. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Project Leroy. Hurry up with my KGB burrito. He's on this chick Russian. Let's go.
You piece of shit. You piece of you.
I didn't do that. I was catching strays like a bitch.
We need to plug this guy.
Russian,
Hey, Angie,
Russian
when you
burrito.
spit like that, we're gonna have to put a hood on,
Oh
and I don't
my
want
god.
to do that.
Whatever.
Okay?
I'm just telling this. My lover, which I thought he was, is a.
I know you do.
Right, so let's start loosening it up so we can reset it.
I understand what you're feeling. You're feeling a lot of emotions right now. I get that. I get that you're doing a good job keeping calm for me. I appreciate that.
I'm not gonna be calm if he just please, I promise. I just want to see the
Ready?
I'm not gonna be calm if you don't let me do that. God damn it! I hate you. I hate you.
Got her.
Alright.
Oh, we got a wrap.
Dietrich, helmet. Smack your helmet.
I don't like it. I wanted to see my fucking lover one last time and you won't let me do it, so you! I hate you! I wanted to see that!
And she's spitting too. Welcome to Project Leroy. What comes on a Russian burrito? Is it just vodka? I know what I like on my burritos, though.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know you look good to me. Oh, that's good.
Somebody said she looked like the homeless chick from Home Alone. Y'all are nuts.
Where I left and you won't let me do it, so what's wrong with you? You're the problem, not me! You are the problem! You are the resistance! You are the resistance! Don't you forget it! You are the resistance!
They in a physical altercation.
Yeah.
He says all she did was grab the front of his backpack and kind of throw him down on the ground. He's stating he does not have any injuries. He's declining aid. We have witnesses saying and have it on video. Dietrich apparently needs to get it, but apparently she was just wailing on him, punching him multiple
This is your
times.
truck? And where are we taking her first? Are we taking her to the hospital or are we taking her straight to jail? Do we have any reason to take her to the hospital?
Nope.
I don't think so. I think it's straight to jail.
Yeah, they were saying under the comments of this video that she had about 25 different accents, Melody.
Ma'am, do you have any questions about...
I wanted to see my lover before I left. Okay, can you come into the store since I'm all Pain like a mother.
Talk to him.
No, I want him to come say goodbye.
Do you have
Can
any
you
questions
please-
as to why my officers used...
That's what I'll say right now. Listen to her talk right here in the back of the cop car. She sounds perfectly fine.
The force they did?
No, I want to talk
Okay.
to my lover, brother.
Okay,
I
we'll talk
understand.
to them and
I
see.
understand what happened.
Okay.
I want to talk to him.
Okay, we'll see if we can arrange that.
I did what I did because you wouldn't allow me to see my lover. Okay. Okay.
So, longtime boyfriend, 12 years. He said that the French accent and the talk of the government is fairly new for her. That's kind of new. So, definitely feels like maybe some mental health stuff is going on. That's kind of new. Okay. And then this gal over here said she witnessed it, so she's taking a statement.
Yeah, we got a couple witnesses in video and everything.
I'm not sure why she fell. I mean, he was ways from her, so it wasn't, you know, he didn't push her or anything like that. But she just kind of flung herself on the ground. And he kept walking up this other street over here. And she just came up behind him and started just, I mean, literally just pounding, hitting him, kneeing him in the...
Sorry, so you saw her fling herself to the ground?
Yes.
The male wasn't anywhere near her?
No, he was like, you know, from maybe the tree, but he was walking away from her.
Okay.
And then she just started yelling at him and ran up to him, wailing on him.
You said she punched him in the face.
Yeah, she was punching him in the head and kneed him,
I think Ricky called her a Russian
kneed him a couple
spy.
times. And he kept trying to, I mean, he was, you know, going like this, trying to get her away, and he kept walking away from her.
And her boyfriend that got his ass kicked on Main Street, he just sitting on the ground like a lost puppy.
She was punching him in the head?
She was punching him.
Closed
She was,
fist?
oh yeah, she was wailing on him. And he was trying to keep her, you know, at bay.
Hey, Angie. Yes. Oh, you got the helmet on. Okay. So, I gotta read you this video really quick. You have the right to remain silent.
What can I say, my lover?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
This Aaron Lawler after White Claw Wednesday.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights?
I want... Peck, why am I being arrested?
Angela, do you understand
I
your
want
rights?
to talk to Peck. Why am I being arrested?
Don't stop to Peck.
Why? Why? Why am I being arrested?
Facts,
You're
OB.
getting arrested for DV assault for, ma'am.
What?
For assaulting your husband.
Did you press charges?
It doesn't matter. He
Angela.
doesn't have to press charges.
Angela.
Can we let him finish this and then I'll chat with you, okay? He just has to read you this.
No. No. And somebody has to file a charge.
Angie, can you let him read you this and then we'll chat, okay? I promise you.
I want to see my lover.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do, okay?
I want to see him and think of rights. I don't care.
Just let him read this real quick.
Alright, Angie, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in
This
a
is a
court of law.
goddamn joke.
You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for questioning if you wish.
I didn't
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of your rights? As I explained it to you?
No.
You don't. What part
Of course I understand, but I don't accept them because it's bullshit.
Okay, Angie, then
Because
we
I
can't.
didn't do anything.
Angie, we can't
I
talk to
didn't
you
do
anymore then,
anything,
okay?
though.
If you don't understand.
I know, I understand them. I just don't understand why I'm being.
Okay.
I don't get it.
With your now that since you understand your rights, we can talk to you if you
I
want. If you wish.
do understand.
Okay.
I just,
Lewis says someone married this. I don't know if it's her husband, but dude is on the ground over there. She keep calling him her lover, but she did say at the beginning that they've been together 14 years.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
At the very beginning, she said at the very beginning that they've been together 14 years. So that dude must be crazy as her. If you're gonna be with this crazy woman for 14 years.
Do you want to talk to us about it? Because I can try to help you figure it out. Okay, what are you confused
Somebody for
about?
everyone, right? CDT?
So we have people that saw you hitting on him and punching him.
because all he wanted was his glasses.
You wanted his glasses?
No, he wanted his glasses, and I'm like, what's so important about them? There was something. I was like, it was such a big deal to him. But his stupid glasses, to where I was like, it's a long story.
Now she back to normal again, man.
And so you started hitting him because of that reason?
Wait, you mean I'm just hitting him? I mean, what?
Well, no, I'm saying because
where's the footage? Where's the footage? I'd like to see it.
Well, I don't know if there's video footage of
Okay,
this.
then how do you know that's true? Where's the evidence?
We have.
Where is the evidence?
Angie, I'm not trying to get you upset. You asked me a question, so I'm just trying to explain. We have a witness saying that you were assaulting him.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, where's the evidence? I mean, he would tell you if I was assaulting him.
Okay, I haven't talked to him about it.
Okay, well then go ask him.
Okay, I can talk to him about
And
that.
if he's saying that that's not true, then I shouldn't be detained.
Well, I believe you're under arrest right now.
Okay, well, go talk to my lover because he would tell you the truth.
Okay. I believe my other officers have. He's writing a statement right now.
Okay, well, I would like to know what's going on then.
Okay. Well, like I said, right now, you're under arrest for domestic violence assault 4, okay? Which means that you're going to have to go to Snohomish County Jail.
Whatever.
Okay? Do you have any other questions, Angie?
I want to talk to him.
Okay, I don't think that's going to be able to happen.
Why?
Do you need me to say something to him?
I want to talk to him. Because he said that he would press charges, so
He does it. That's the problem. In this state, are you from Washington State?
No.
Okay, in Washington State, if you guys are in a domestic relationship and there's an assault, it's a mandatory arrest. So we have to arrest you. There's no question. Even if he says, I don't want to press charges, that doesn't matter. It does not matter. We're required to make an arrest. Does that make sense? So even if he says, I don't want to press charges, we still have to do that.
Great T, I see
Angie, I
you.
wouldn't lie to you. I've chatted with you a couple times now, and I've always been upfront and honest with you. I'm trying to help you out.
Thanks for the
Do you
tip.
have any other questions for me, though? Okay.
You!
Angie, I'm in.
You!
Alright.
Bro, look at this shit.
It's good.
That's what I'm saying. I've said this before about dash cams. There's so many dash cams that are out there, and you can tell that the person is like mentally ill. I purposely don't play those because I don't think it's right. We don't have anywhere to put these people since all the asylums and the mentally, the mental facilities shut down. So I always think that's quite unfortunate. So I'll never play those clips. But I was watching this one like, man, this shit keep going from crazy to straight to crazy. Get your crazy ass out of here. My whole point is that I determined quickly, there ain't nothing wrong with this chick. She just nuts, but she picks and chooses when she wants to let out her demon, I suppose.
She was banging around.
What?
We're going to chance knocking her out. What?
Her helmet, yeah, she ripped that helmet off.
Yeah,
Thanks for the tip.
So, alright.
Give me motherfucker!
Alright. Thank you.
That's to me! You motherfucker!
Help anyway.
Yeah.
Don't you forget it! That's to me! That's to me! Don't you forget it!
6-1.
Pooh Man says, Coops, that's Austin's mom.
You coward! You fat coward!
The woman was arrested and charged with resisting arrest, assault, and domestic violence. If found guilty, what do you think would be a fair sentence? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.
Salute, we made it. My mom made it. Let's see. Salute to Janessa Coleman.
What it do, baby?
She said, salute, Coop, everyone, and thank you. No problem, Janessa. Janessa, I got beef with you. You need to uninstall Discord on your phone and install it again because we're having movie night this Saturday. We're supposed to be watching Sinners. It's supposed to be coming out for release tomorrow. As long as it releases tomorrow, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. As long as they release it tomorrow, we will be having movie night in the channel Discord. Make sure y'all join the channel Discord. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link right here. Thank you, PoohMan313, for dropping that link. Click the link, join the channel Discord. We'll be doing movie night this Saturday. I'm going to get back to movie night. Movie night was paused for some time, and for some reason, that's just because I'm dusty and I'm an inconsistent streamer, and I wanted my Saturdays to myself. But who do I think I am?
Access denied.
Anyway, we're going to be streaming this Saturday. The movie Sinners. If you have not seen it, if you haven't seen, I want to kind of say shame on you, but I won't judge you. We'll be watching it this Saturday in the Discord. You just got to join it. That's it, man. It's free, bro. Free 99. Let's see. Let me grab these super chats. Oh, and also poll results. Fellas, Squad members only. You in the race play. 6% says yes. 73% says no, not me.
Access denied.
Coop falls into 73%. 21% says I'm gonna come. Oh, you filthy son bitches. I'm not. I want to be mad at that 21%, but I get it. Let's see. Salute to y'all, man. To make sure I didn't miss any more super chats. Let's see. Salute to Project Leroy. He says, Coop, she is not real. Too tight. And I like you calling her. I didn't expect the KGB Russian. I didn't expect you to call her a Russian. But I thought about it. It's actually a really good call because she was bringing out all these different accents. And then she was okay one minute, then crazy the next one, man. It's crazy, man. It is actually insane. And I don't believe that lady is real, not whatsoever.
And everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Bye. Salute to you, Project Leroy. Thank you so much. Always hold me down in the chat. So from downtown with the $5 super chat. What you got from downtown? Let's see. Who's in the 6% says G? That's what I want to know. From now, yeah, right from downtown. From downtown says kink shaming. Theo Coop is not a kink shamer.
Access denied.
I try not to. I don't understand you feet dudes because I don't like feet. But to each his own. I try not to kink shame around here because Theodore Cooper is a pervert. I just try to keep my perverted thoughts to myself, and I only succeed like 40% of the time. Salute to him from downtown. He says Snow Homish is dope as fuck. Went snowboarding up there a few times. It's a real nice city. Salute to you, bro. That Edmonds looks like just that little area that was called on dash cam. Look kind of dope to me. But yeah, I've never been out. I think the furthest west I've been in the United States, like I flew into Cali like once or twice, but like the furthest west I've been is like Phoenix. Arizona is the furthest west I've been. Like been to Texas, I think the furthest west I've been is Arizona. I never really spent time in Cali or in the Pacific Northwest. Like I said, I have a dusty cousin born in Detroit who was out there in Olympia, Washington, probably somewhere being dusty as well. That's in his veins. Cooper blood and dust. Oh, let's see. Coop don't like feet. He loves. No, I don't. Don't.
Access denied.
Feet not my thing, man. Feet are kind of gross to me, but to each his own. There's no kink shaming. No kink shaming whatsoever. You know, people. I mean, Cooper's a bit of a titty fucker.
It's
had no reason to share that. Salute to you from downtown. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to Valerie Dixon says, "Hey Theo, I just joined the Discord. Thank you so much. Make sure that y'all join the channel Discord. We're gonna be doing movie night. It should be. Hold on, damn. I'm trying to think what time. We used to do movie night all the time. It's been some time. I forgot. I think, 8 o'clock. I think it usually do it 8 o'clock Eastern time. I was trying to remember. What damn time did we do it? 8 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure that y'all join the channel Discord. G Honda live already. G Honda ass. Salute to G Honda. I ain't mad at it. Get your viewers. Thank you so much, Valerie, for joining the channel Discord. Make sure y'all join the Discord. And salute to our show sponsor, who's the International Quiet Storm, but salute to Rob P as well. Remnant Princess from downtown. I saw y'all. I saw it. Karma Girl said, thank you for the info. We knew Karma Girl, my bad, Karma Girl.
What it do, baby?
Let's see. Me and Theo shares a P.O. box. Y'all send me stuff. No, don't send me.
Access denied.
Top Pro, we do not share a P.O. box. Send me stuff to my expensive P.O. box right here on Finkel Street. Make sure y'all send me stuff because I have this expensive P.O. box and I really get things. So send me stuff. And yeah, don't send me no gay chain letters.
Access denied.
No gay chain letter movie scripts. I prefer that not happen. I prefer that not happen again. I prefer that happen. That happened once. That was bad enough. Please don't let that happen to me again, bro.
Again! You fucking idiots!
Appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. We'll be back at it on Wednesday, good people. Movie night tomorrow. No, Sheila, Saturday. We're going to do the movie night on Saturday. I need to post it right now. That way I don't forget. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy today. We're back at it on Wednesday, good people. We're going 4 hours right now. And then salute to International Quiet Storm for sponsoring today's show and everyone else who contributed. We'll be back on Wednesday, good people. Join the channel Discord and we're going to have movie night this goddamn Saturday. We're watching the movies Sinners. Let's see. and no crackers.
Pack of ass
I'm just joking. Everybody. I want no vampires in the mix. Just joking. Everyone is invited. Salute to you, Ichiban. I see Ichiban. I just got the notification, homie. Ichiban just joined the Discord as well. And yeah, I got to get out of here. My phone is ringing off the hook. I got door dicks to do. Dark Show sponsor, the International Quad Storm, and everyone else, like I said, who contributed. We'll be back at it on Wednesday, good people. And last but not least, salute to the replay gang. Alexander X, Aaron Lore, Poolman 313, International Quad Storm, DeMarco 23. Who else am I missing? Project Leroy, all my moderators, my officers amongst the range. I'm just kidding, Aaron. I want everybody in the building for us to watch Sinister. Some of y'all, let me know in the chat if you haven't seen it. I know CDT said he had not seen it, but let me know if you guys have not seen it. We can watch it. Saturday. I lied and said I was going to go to the movies and see it twice. I did not, but at least I saw it once though. I did at least pay for my ticket, and now I can stream it for the squad on Saturday. I need you guys to do two things for me. First thing is easy. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Lee Turner, Valerie Dixon, Carmigel. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Last thing I need you guys to do, fall out. Have a good Monday. Try not to work too hard. I'm going to do some door dick. Hopefully my Geo Prism stays on the ground. I got an 87 Geo Prism with 400,000 miles on it, and that's all I got because I'm dusty. Do better, Squadron. Fall out. Oh, Lewis said she hasn't seen it. Jane said he hasn't seen it. Okay. Ty Risby says, I just seen it last night. Salute to you, Ty Risby. Let's see. First man says, I don't know what my girl going to do, but I'm having a movie with the squad Saturday. My God.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Salute to you, First Man Gaming. She can come watch it too, man. And if y'all got any issues, well, only person seems to have issues with the Discord is Janesta, but everybody else seems not to have those issues. Join us Sunday. It'll be in the, Saturday. It'll be in the voice channel under the Discord. Do better, Squadron. Fallout CDT Beats. Take us home, cuz. Janesta Coleman.
What it do, baby?
Thanks for the tip.
Acknowledge me.
Valerie says, Coop, when you come into Portland, as soon as Vanessa fly me out. I want to get flued out.
Acknowledge me.
City boy, city boy.
Access denied.
Chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
Oh, scissor me timbers.
What is wrong with you?
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke.
I paid for the place, okay.
Hold my fucking hand.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Ha ha ha.